connoisseur of anything that's free. So he was happy to read the disclaimer.
And okay, welcome back everyone. So this time we are starting off with the first official Thera stream. I would like to thank all of you who show up from this point on and for the people that show up past this point. So if you don't mind, I am going to introduce the entire crew that is here with us, and by entire crew I mean 3 people. So let's start off with the head developer of the game, Kitsone. If you don't mind, please speak up.
Alright.
Okay, well, there it goes.
So I'm just having a little bit of technical difficulty with my avatar. Just give me a second of that.
So he's currently streaming to Twitch. Originally we were supposed to stream to YouTube, but we couldn't figure out how to get Streamlabs working, and we waited till the last minute to figure this out. So we're currently streaming to Twitch. For those of you that are pulling in from the Thera channel, we're going to upload this stream later on the Thera channel, so we're not going to miss anything. So Kitsone, for those of you that don't know, he is the, well, he fixes his problems over there. He is the head developer of the game. He is the main creator of the game, and he's pretty much the one that brought all of this together. So yeah, if you really enjoy the game of Thera, especially after this stream, you can definitely thank him for that. Then of course we have our writing consultant for the anime that we're making for Thera, but we'll put that off to the side for now. But the writing consultant that we have, and our head test player to make sure cards either aren't broken or get better support that they deserve. I'd like to welcome Oolong /ET/ whatever name he chooses to go by.
Just call me Oolong. At this point, you're supposed to give me another name.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
I mean, he gets what is happening now.
Okay, so we have our 2 big powerhouses over here. We have our car tester and we have our game developer, and then of course we have me, the one that pretty much controls the media for Thera, along with writing the anime for it. But again, we'll get off to that later. And not to mention the fact, also the head card designer of the just overall Thera card. So pretty much everything outside of the trial songs, and we will get to see a little bit of this later, but everything outside of the trial songs I pretty much made myself with a little bit of help from Oolong and Kitsone over here. So without further ado, I think it's time that we get this stream started, shall we, and see what we actually got. So, what?
I need an invite, please.
You need an invite? Oh, did you leave the room? Okay. Oh, the thing disconnected when I... Okay, yeah. So currently currently we are having technical difficulties. What is Oolong T? Did you really change your icon to like legit Oolong T?
It's a vibe.
Okay.
You see, that isn't just only Oolong T.
Oh wait,
it's the adult version.
There you go.
Okay.
Now you can.
Okay.
You can hear you.
So now, while Kitsone finishes up resetting the room that crashed when we were trying to make Steam Labs a thing, we'll start off with the rules. I know right now none of you can see the screen because I was too busy trying to fix tabletop. So also, for the record, if any of you want to be able to play the Thera version that we're going to be playing during the stream, you can go ahead and buy Tabletop Simulator if you want to. It costs $10 on. Is it $10 on sale or is it $20 on sale?
Let me check.
I think it should be like $10 when it's on sale. Don't quote us on anything.
It's currently $20.
Okay, so currently it's $20. Is it on sale?
Not bad.
Is it on sale or no?
No.
Okay, yeah, so on sale it's $10. It goes on sale pretty often around the year. So if you want to wait it out till then, you can. It's also goes on, where was I going at this point? Oh yeah, but it's also just $20 in general, so if you want to be able to play this game for yourself, you can go ahead and get Tabletop Simulator on Steam for $20, or wait it out till it goes on sale and get it for $10, and then you'll be able to play this table that we have linked in the description below for both this stream, the Twitch stream, and then when we re-upload it to the Thera channel, we'll also have it in that description too, so you can go ahead and get the table for yourself via the Steam Workshop. Now, time for me to actually... no, I did not mean to remove that scene. Okay, thank God I didn't remove the scene. Okay, so going to this, I really wish I was not Game Master right now so I could go ahead and do this, but my computer's lagging so much. No, we're not going to Safari Frontale Documents. So for this stream, we'll be, or at least for the first few minutes of it, we will be going over the what's it called? The overview of the rules. It'll be brief. It won't really be that much in depth into it, and then of course we will have our first match where I will be explaining more of the rules in an in-depth way while Oolong and Kitsone fight, and then finally of course we'll also have we'll basically be showing off all the trial songs and all that good stuff. So I'm wondering why it's not going with the display capture. It doesn't make sense to me as this kind of figures this out. I had this set up beforehand. I don't know what's happening now. Plan B, give me a second. Give me a second. You two make conversation because I can't focus on this and that at the same time. So you two make conversation while I quickly fix this.
I'm trying to put in my news reporter.
Did you actually make it Oolong P as your thing, my guy?
It's time to put my months of practice of news reporting. Alright, so what inspired you to make Thera?
I was really bored in my class one day.
I see. Just like everyone at some point in their life. What guys gave you the idea? What gave you the motivation to start making the game?
Having fun with my friends.
Right. So who did you initially bring on board to this idea?
I'm not sure if I can say the name.
He prefers, for the record, he prefers Belial.
You might know them. I first invited Starcutter to help me with this. Starcutter is a really important ally to us. He's also an artist, but he's really good. That sounds like an insult, but I don't think that's an insult. He's really talented. He pulls me out of the water every day.
I see. Now, how goes the current progress on the game? Like, give me some ideas, some new things in the future you could expect.
We're working very diligently. Very hard on that one. And you should expect at least every couple weeks some card reveals. Of each deck that's coming out in set 1.
That is correct.
What do you think will be the appeal of Thera for most people nowadays? Because nowadays card games are kind of not known. Because of course the ones being not having a dedicated fan base. Well, not that form. So what makes you think how can Thera stand out from the rest?
Well, we have a very interesting system, and I think we're fun, and I keep saying and.
Don't do it. They do this on the news all the time.
Okay, so thank you two for going on with the interview process. If you want to keep that going, you very much can. That was actually entertaining to listen to. I expected chaos from that, so I'm kind of glad you two kind of kept a good repertoire for a good chunk of that. So okay, I fixed up tabletop, so now we can go over the rules. Kitsone, if you want to go ahead. Oh yeah, am I Game Master? I am Game Master, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I promoted both of you, correct?
Yeah, man, I wanted to get into my origin story of how I got into this.
Don't worry, that's why we have the games. We can just consistently talk about that when we play. Okay, So sadly to cut them off, and then we'll hopefully get into more of that story later. Again, really glad that that's what this conversation devolved into. Let's go ahead.
He is always so rude.
So let's go ahead and go over the rules and see what we have. Again, this will not be a super in-depth rule a super in-depth rule overview. It will just be like whatever we can go over in the moment, and then we'll explain more of it as the matches go on. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'll be the one taking the forefront of it because apparently I'm the only one here who's confident enough to explain what they're doing. So, just to briefly go over it, and sorry for the small screen ahead of time because of how tabletop works with, how it works with Streamlabs, but according to the device I'm watching this on to make sure it all works, it seems to be working pretty well. So, okay, for, So for the rules of Thera, it's very simple. You have a deck, or in this game it's called a song, of 50 cards, and they can be made up of any 40 cards plus 10 triggers. So there are 3 different types of triggers. There are damage triggers, heal triggers, and there is also, oh yes, thank you for moving the bag. That makes my job so much easier. So there are damage triggers, heal triggers, and draw triggers. Actually, if one of you could just like constantly go through the pages to help me out, that would actually be really helpful. But
I'll be the royal page flipper. Just tell me when.
Okay, cool. So anyways, we have our 3 different types of triggers activate at different moments. Damage triggers, as the name implies, can deal free damage to the opponent. Draw triggers can help increase your hand, and heal triggers can also help recover damage and bring you closer, or bring you farther away from the end point of you losing the game. Speaking of the end point, Oolong, if you would like to change pages until you can find out. Actually, it was on that page, my bad. But how you win the game is you win by 2 different methods. Either you give your opponent a song out, or in other games known as a deck out, where pretty much you leave your opponent with no cards left in their song. Or, the more traditional and easier method, you bring your opponent to 10 damage. You do this by calling creatures, playing different spells, traps, using different effects, anything you can do to put your opponent to 10 damage as fast as possible. And the first one to reach 10 damage is typically the one that loses, with few exceptions in mind. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe we'll get to show off that a little bit today. But, beyond that, we've already talked about the different cards that are in the deck. Actually, we haven't only talked about the triggers. So the other cards that are in the deck, Oolong, if you don't mind, go find the other page with the different cards. We have creatures, traps, spells, and runes. So creatures, as we can see right here, there are 2 different types of, well, there are 3 different types of creatures, levels 1, 2, and 3. There is a summoning cap, but we will go over that later during gameplay. But all you really need to know is the difference between the level 1s and the levels 2s and 3s. So level 3s and 2s typically have a gift check icon, which is represented, and I would love to move my cursor over this, but I can't without moving the image. So the level 2s and 3s typically have an icon in the top right-hand corner underneath their nation symbol, and that is a gift icon, which means when they attack, they can flip over the top card of their song by paying 1, and we'll go over pays in a second. And basically, it allows you to activate triggers more consistently or get cards into hand for free. While level 1s have a shield icon instead, and those shield icons mean you can take their power and add it to your defense power when you are defending yourself against an opposing attack. So keep those in mind. Sometimes they alternate. Sometimes level 3s will have shield icons. Sometimes level 1s will have gift icons. But most of the time, it's typically level 1s with level 1s with shield, and level 2s and 3s with gift icons. And then if we move over to the next page, we'll have our introduction to runes, spells, and traps. Oolong, if you don't mind.
Talk about safeguards.
No, safeguards will save. Safeguards will save for saving specialists. So for runes, traps, and spells, as we move over to the next page, spells and traps can be played during either. Okay, well, spells can only be played during your turn unless specified. Traps can be played during either player's turn as long as their effect goes off. For example, Fire Blast here. It works when your opponent plays a spell or trap, whether it's your turn or your opponent's turn. You can deal free damage to them, which is very helpful. In runes, this is not really something we have to worry about in the trial songs, but when the booster set eventually comes out, there are things known as maintenance costs where you pay them at the start of your turn. But again, for right now with the trial songs, all you need to know is that when runes are placed on the board, they stay there until they're removed. And with maintenance costs, as the name implies, if you do not pay the maintenance costs at the start of the turn, the rune is removed from the board. So that's pretty much all you need to worry about for them. Your song is made up of, like I said earlier, 10 triggers, and then any up to number, well, obviously 40, of any number of those cards. You can choose to run no runes. You can be like Oolong and run no traps when he plays his songs because they don't work with his playstyle. You can run pretty much a variety of anything as long as you have those 10 triggers to go in with it. Beyond that point, we can go over attacking and guarding when the gameplay actually starts. But as for our field setup, thank you, Oolong, for actually getting that ready. we have our board right here, and we actually have a bigger version of it right here. So keep it on that page, but I'm just going to go ahead and show it off because it's bigger right here. So we have our song zone. This is where you place your song at the start of the game. You just take it. I'm not going to shuffle it in case we use it later, but you place it face down, you shuffle it, you draw 5 cards into your hand, and then you can send back any number to the song, but we'll go over that later when we actually start the gameplay, like I keep saying. We have your drop zone, where your cards go after they are destroyed either in battle, by effects, or sent there from the damage zone via heal triggers, or guarded with, or etc. Your banish zone, which is where cards go beyond the drop zone. That's pretty much the only way I can explain it. The damage zone, where your damage check card goes. Your creature zone and your rune zone for the respective, sets, because spells can be played from just hand and just go straight to drop zone. And that is pretty much everything that we need to discuss, unless someone else wants to jump in, because I think that's it. Because everything else we can explain during gameplay. So, yeah.
We need to talk about.
You have an idea what we can talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with this. Whoever wins this fight, Ezel has to buy lunch.
I don't agree to this.
Hold on, I thought I was supposed to be professional about this.
Thank you.
I mean, it's free lunch.
Okay, so
It's still being professional.
So
it's adding an incentive to win.
whoops, I did not mean for that to happen. Okay, so while these two figure that out, the last thing I want to talk about, because thankfully they kind of did that, is the turn order, but we'll go over that in a second, because that's a whole convoluted process. But paying for card effects. Pay is pretty much you take any number of cards in your damage zone equal to a card's pay cost. Let's just say, for example, this card right here, Crimson Dragon Revenue, who is pay 2. You take 2 cards in your damage zone, and you flip them face down, and that is pretty much all you need to know about pay. And that is all the rulings that we can go over without having to get gameplay started. And so, yeah, I think without further ado, we can go ahead and start. I'm in Game Master mode, so luckily for everyone watching the stream, we'll be able to see the player's hands from my perspective while these two fight it out.
You can only see my hand. But hey, you only want to see me. I'm the best player.
Okay, so you two can...
explain the nations.
We'll explain the nations as we go along. Or you guys can explain the nations, since I just explained the rules.
I ain't gonna explain.
Yeah, we can make him do it decent more.
Okay. Well, okay. To go over piece by piece, I guess, we first have...
Like explain the ones we use. Like, one at a time, so you don't show your vocal cords.
Okay, cool. So, go ahead, pick the ones you want to use.
What deck do you want to use it?
Alright, let's leave this up to Russian roulette.
By the way, as they silently pick, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play each of the trial songs 2 times each. That should equate to about 6 or 7 matches, depending on what happens. And then afterwards, we'll have a special surprise at the end of the stream because we just went over the rules. And again, this first match, we will go over the rules more in depth as they make gameplay. So hopefully they'll play it a little bit slower in mind, just for that reason. But then beyond that point, I think we won't need to explain the rules that much, so we'll be playing a lot more casually past this first game. So, as they've apparently revealed, they're both going to use the respective songs of Lyrica and Drafear. So, to go over each of these...
Those who don't know,
so,
I'm a Drafear main, and I got this out of pure luck.
Okay, so to go
Yes, you are!
So to go over the respective songs, so we first up have the nation of Drafear, with the ace card being Wizard of Dark Arts Tiresias. We'll get over his skill in a second as the game obviously progresses. But for Drafear, it's a nation full of wizards and demons and pretty much all the presumed evil in the world. Not saying all of them are evil, but the presumed evil in the world. And they take upon dark powers and they use them in different varieties of spells and vicious attacks and very powerful combos. So we'll get to see more of that later. Kitsone, if you don't mind, please do not draw cards yet, because we were supposed to wait for the shuffling explanation. So Oolong, for Oolong's side, we have the nation of Lyrica. Would Oolong like to describe his song, or am I going to be forced for that as well?
Alright, let me describe Lyrica in a nutshell. Heaven.
Okay, so I guess I'm explaining this. Okay, so as Oolong casually just said heaven, the nation of Lyrica is focused on divine beings. They're all angels to some extent, some fallen, some well-known more or less, and they are very powerful. They focus on creating more board presence and attacking with I guess the only way I could think of a way to say this is powerful attacks and beating a point into the opponent with very virtuous tactics. Yes, I chose to say that for a reason. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and watch these two play out. So first, as we said earlier, before a game actually starts, you pick up your song, you place it into your song zone face down, and what you do is shuffle. Kitsone already shuffled, but as we're going to watch with Oolong here, he shuffles as well. And sorry, my camera's a little bit angry right now. I haven't had time to set this up better for Tabletop Simulator. So as they finish shuffling, there we go. Now you drop the top 5 cards of your song into your hand. So we can kind of see Oolong's hand over here. Once Kitsone draws his cards. Or while we actually wait for Kitsone to draw his cards.
I don't need anything. I do all my own stuff. So
okay.
Talking to people in chat.
Okay.
Draw my 5 cards.
So while we draw 5 cards, so as we can see here, this is what each player has in their hand. Now, typically, before Kitsone does anything, typically in this situation, one side clearly has a better hand than the other. I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it right now. Lyrica has the better side than the Drafear side because of what we can obviously see in their hand right here. And for those of you that want to see what each of these cards do, go ahead and check out the several song profiles that we did on each of these trial songs a year back on the respective Thera and Ezel channel. But thankfully, there's such a thing as the mulligan, where we can take cards from our hand and send them to the bottom of our song, and then for each card we sent back, we get to draw an extra card, and then we shuffle our song, giving us a way to restart our hand. So would Kitsone like to mulligan any cards back into their song to fix the problem that is that hand?
You know what? Wait. Why are you treating me like I'm an object? Is that all I am to you? Just an object?
I said there. So anyways, he draws 2 cards, he shuffles back. Typically, you don't want to have any triggers in your hand, which is why he mulliganed back 2 triggers. Typically, you don't obviously tell your opponent what you mulligan back, but because this is more of a tutorial game than anything else, I will tell Oolong that he mulliganed back 2 heals. So
2 heals back.
And as for Oolong, would you like to mulligan anything in your hand?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so he mulligans 1 card back or more than 1?
Just the one.
Just the 1. He draws. He shuffles after he looks at what his card does. And without further ado, this is how we start the game. We can either... Okay, I should not be the one to touch the coin because everything's lagging on my side. But,
he just threw the coin out of violence.
For this one, you can start the game in many ways. You could either use rock, paper, scissors, or you could flip a coin, or just... You have to find some way to decide who goes first. But thankfully, with our Thera table, we come with a very special coin that was poorly put together, but it looks really funny and it's a very certain angle. So, let's go ahead and get the started, shall we? Who calls heads? Who calls tails?
Oolong, keep spinning it.
Who calls heads? Who calls tails?
I'll take tails.
Okay, so once it stops, go ahead and stop the coin.
I'm going first.
Okay, so to start a game of Thera, each side, well, technically you don't have to do this, but it's a nice way to start the game. Each side says knowledge release, grimoire open. So 3, 2, 1.
Knowledge release, grimoire open.
That was the most laggiest attempt to make that in sync. Okay, so at the start of the...
I just woke up. I'm currently sleep deprived.
Okay, as...
I'm only sleep deprived, and I'm still kicking.
Okay, so as to start the game, thankfully Oolong likes to go slow so I can do tutorial explanations. So to start the turn, you have multiple different phases to go along with. So the first phase... Oh yeah, I probably should go with the rules, so thank you for that. So first up is the start phase.
No, I got this.
Okay, go ahead. I'll show the rules, you explain them.
Alright, so first we start the turn off with the start phase. As the name implies, it's a start of turn. Then immediately after the start phase, it's the draw phase, where you take 1 card from the top of your song and add it to your hand.
Wow.
Backhand.
Okay, then past the draw phase?
Which is the stand phase, where you would stand any of your rested card on your board, like your creatures and moves, and unflip any of your face down damage up, unless something is keeping them down. Hint, hint.
But we'll get to those later.
But as you can see, I have an empty board, so I skipped this phase.
For the first turn, yes.
And this is where all the action happens. The main phase. This is where you can play your cards. I need to answers.
Okay, go for it.
Make spell the moves. Now, during the main phase, when you summon creatures, you can only summon a combined level of 3. So, like, say you can summon 3 level 1s, 1 level 2, 1 level 1, a level 3, etc. But with the specialty of Lyrica, I can bypass this rule, and I shall demonstrate that by summoning Michael, Heaven's Advent, the ancient creature of this deck.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's like Michael's ability active. I can draw a card and special summon an angel from my hand.
So
I'll draw one.
okay.
And I shall summon from my hand Virtue of Kindness.
Okay, so to go over what Oolong just pretty much explained, yes, he is right on the level cap. To figure out what level a creature is, look at the very top left-hand corner of the card, and there you will see its level situated. For Michael, it's level 3, meaning he cannot normal summon for us to turn. However, special summoning is very different from normal summoning, and you can special summon as many creatures as you want per turn, as long as there's no restriction on it. As for Michael, since when he's summoned, just like how Oolong explained, he gets to draw a card and special summon any angel from his hand. That's what he did. He drew this card right here, and then he proceeded to special summon from his hand the angel, Virtue of Kindness. And if you want to check what type of card a creature is, you just look below its name, and then for its name you look right in between the nation and the level. And as we can see, Virtue of Kindness is level 1 with a shield icon, while Michael is a level 3 with the gift icon, both from the nation of Lyrica. And if you want to figure out the power that they all have, the power is at the very bottom center of the card, the number with probably a 0 behind it. So in Michael's case, it's 250 power. For Virtue of Kindness case, it's 50 power. And then the last number on the left-hand side would be typically a 1. Sometimes it might be a 2, but most of the times it's a 1. And that would be the damage. Meaning when this creature attacks, if the attack is let through, we will go over that later, the opponent will take damage equal to what that number is.
So I might die.
So for Michael's effect, since it has 1 damage, it can deal 1 damage. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and let the players continue the gameplay.
Now I'm not going to enter the attack phase, but because I'm taking the first turn, this phase has skipped me, so I'll go straight to the end phase and pass it to Kitsone.
You know you can just call me Kit.
You're about to say his real name, weren't you?
I got a card.
Okay.
Look at me, I got a card.
So, as per the last turn that Oolong gracefully showed us and explained for us, we go in order of start phase, draw phase, stand phase, main phase. So, because he has no damage to flip face up and he already did the draw phase, we go right into the main phase. So, Kitsone, go ahead.
I'll summon Sharon. I'll use her effect to banish the top 3 cards of my song.
So Sharon is level 1 with 50 power and a shield. She's one of the weaker level 1s in terms of power, but her skill more than makes up for it. Because with her skill, as Kitsune just explained, he gets to banish the top 3 cards of his song. And with this song, you want to be able to banish more cards as fast as possible. Once cards end up in the banish zone, they're not like the drop zone. For most cases, they cannot come back. And as we take a quick look at what ended up in his banish zone, he has a young, give it a second, lag is happening, but he has a young Dark Wizard Choco, Dark Demon Rider, and Demonic Snare. All 3 very powerful and useful cards for him, especially for Choco. And I wanted to save this for later, but I guess I'll go ahead and go over this now. Choco, as we can see, is a safeguard. So with safeguards, they have the ability to, when your opponent attacks, you can discard it in order to nullify the attack. No matter how powerful it is, no matter how much damage it does, if the opponent cannot nullify the safeguard, the attack is nullified, which makes safeguards a very good card to have in the song, and obviously you want to have as many as possible. However, as stated in the rules, you can only have 4 safeguards in your song at a time, meaning he's already down one of his 4. So I'm going to stop explaining and let Kitsone go back to grieving the loss of his defensive power.
I'm grieving the fact that I lost my Dark Demon Rider and a good trap card. I don't need to defend. I have no damage. Maybe later on in the game I might be a little worse for wear. But right now, I'm chilling.
Okay. So what will he do past this point?
I'm gonna swing at Kindness.
So Kitsone enters the attack phase, and this is where the important part comes in. To declare an attack with a creature, Oolong, if you don't mind, can you get to the attack page, please?
No.
Thank you, good sir. Okay, so how attacking works is you take a standing creature, aka a creature in, let's say, Michael's position, and then you turn it sideways like Kitsone has done here with Sharon. Then what you do is you declare your attack target. So as Kitsone said, he attacks with Sharon into Virtue of Kindness. So what you do with the attacking, in this moment, as it states, we have our creatures battle out in terms of power. Now, if Oolong wants to, before any of the power calculation or damage calculation is done, he is allowed to throw a card with the shield icon present on his creatures into the drop zone and combine its shield power, aka its actual power. So for example, for Kindness it'd be 50 power, and combine them together, and if that power is equal or greater than the attacking power, it automatically stops the attack. So Oolong, would you like to guard this attack?
I will no guard it.
Okay, so as he has declared a no guard, what happens now is the power of both creatures is compared. As they both have 50 power, they both are destroyed, and neither player takes damage. Now, say for example, Sharon had 100 power compared to Virtue of Kindness's 100. If Sharon did have 100 power and Virtue of Kindness only had 50 power. If the attack had landed, not only would only Oolong's creature be destroyed, but he would also take damage equal to Sharon's damage value, which, as evidenced by the card, would be 1 damage. So, that's pretty much the basics of attacking and defending. So, now let's move on to the rest of the gameplay. As Kitsone already has known the moves, it's obviously the end of his turn. So, it starts off with Oolong.
Now I had my turn.
My turn. Start phase. Draw phase, stand phase, and then the main phase. Alright, time to show you people's Lyrica specialty.
Please don't.
All virtue of charity, kindness, and patience.
And as we saw...
We see the levels all add up to 3.
Yes, and thankfully, I was just about to go over that. As we mentioned last turn, there was a level cap. And last turn, the reason why Oolong only played 2 creatures is because, again, he normal summoned Michael. So he could only play 1 creature, but he was able to special summon via Michael's skill. But this turn, he normal summoned 3 level 1s, meaning he met the requirement for, or not the requirement, but like the max level cap. So continue on with gameplay.
Alright, and I turn to my attack phase. I attack you directly, Kit, with Virtue of Patience.
Please don't. I'll take this. I have to reveal the top card of my deck and put it in the damage zone.
And as
The damage trick is Dark Exchange.
so, as Kit just explained,
No.
that is how a damage check works. When a card goes through and does damage, again, we look at the number in the bottom center on the left-hand side. And in the case, the number is 1. And then when the damage is dealt, we reveal the top card of the song, and then we place it into the damage zone. And if it's a trigger, it has an effect that activates. If it's not a trigger, it just goes straight into the damage zone. And again, once a player reaches 10 damage, they lose on most typical terms. So in this case, Kitsone is 9 damage away from losing, while Oolong over here still has a flat 10 to go. And he's still in the attack phase.
Next, I shall attack with Virtue of Charity.
I will take this. Come on! I'm getting all the cards I love!
He proceeds to damage check Shadow Blades after he damage checked Dark Exchange last one. So he lost 2 spells in this.
Virtue of Kindness attacks you directly.
I will say no. Since I play a card with 100 shield, and he's only playing a card with 50 power, the card is successful.
Yes, as he stated, if he were to be defending a creature, that creature's power would also be added into the shield value. However, because he was guarding only himself, his base power is 0, so the shield has to make up all for it on his own. But thankfully, the draw trigger having 100 shield is more than enough to block.
And finally, I attack with Michael, Heaven's Advent.
I will take it. I don't feel that bad about that card.
And it's your move, Kit.
So already Kit is at the disadvantage when it comes to the damage, but his song thrives off of having more damage. So we'll see how this goes out for him. It's the start of his turn.
Right.
So we go start phase, draw phase.
Draw phase, main phase. Hey! That's something I can work with. Alright, to start my turn off, I'll play Dark Exchange.
So, spells can be used you can use any amount of spells per turn. Some spells, as evidence on Dark Exchange, can only be used once per turn, so also be careful with those timings. So for Dark Exchange, as I'm pretty sure Kitsone would like to explain to you.
I'll take 1 damage and then banish the top 2 cards of my song.
Yes.
I can only use one of these cards once per turn.
So as we explained earlier, Drafear, the nation of Drafear, loves to add more cards into the banish zone, especially spells in runes, which he just hit 2. He hit 1 Ritual of Darkness, and I believe you also hit a Shadow Blades into there, right? From the banish? Yes, you did. So he has a very good banish zone setup. Hopefully he'll get his cards to better take advantage of that later along in the game.
Alright, I'll play Shadow Blades by paying 2, and I get to choose one of my opponent's opponent's creatures and destroy it.
Yes. And as we said earlier with pay, you flip card your damage zone equal to the pay cost, and now he gets to destroy any creature on his opponent's board.
I will destroy your Michael. That. And that's all I can do for now, so I'll give you the turn.
Alright, my turn. Sorry, allow me to draw you.
Judge?
Drafear, there's no judge here.
I'll allow it. I am the draw. But just to go over what just happened, as we saw a few seconds ago, that we finally got the first instance of the stand phase, where, and this will proc off for Kitsone next turn as well, where this is where damage zone cards that are face down would be flipped face up, but for here it doesn't proc for him. Instead, what happens since Oolong's creatures were resting, he gets to stand them. Now, if you have both rested creatures and damage that is face down, you do stand the creatures and flip the damage face up, but you know, it's just in this case, he just so happened to have one side has creatures and the other side doesn't, but the other side has damage and the other side doesn't, so take that as you will. And let's continue.
Alright, I'll start my turn by summoning another Virtue of Charity.
Damn it.
And he's going for the rush.
Battle. Patience first.
I will take this.
And Kitsone has lost another safeguard. He is losing to the offensive power of Lyrica. It's a good thing I explained what safeguards do.
I'll take it.
Heal trigger. Okay, stop the consensus. This is the first time we get to see what a trigger does in gameplay. So as we mentioned earlier, the 3 different type of triggers, we saw the draw trigger come down early as a defensive card, but we did not get to see it be pulled as a gift check or a damage trigger. So there are 3 different types of triggers. We'll go over each of them as they get revealed, because I highly doubt by the end of the day we won't see all of them go off at least once. So for a heal trigger, what happens when you damage check it or gift check it, you pick any card in your damage zone and place it into your drop zone. And even though you will always be able to refund your damage at the start of this turn, it is always suggested you take a face down card and put it into your drop zone, because it's better to have more pay on the defense turn in case you need it, rather than just setting random cards to drop zone. But again, you can send any cards you want from your damage zone to drop zone. So Kitsone, although he did technically take 1 damage, he technically took no damage from that bout because he got to recover 1 thanks to the heal trigger. Also, they also have the most shield out of all the triggers. Heal triggers has 150 shield, draw triggers have 100, and damage triggers have 50. And yes, as Kitsone just said, that is a lot, and that is really helpful when it comes to defending big attacks. Sorry, continue your turn.
I will continue my turn by attacking with my second Virtue Charity. I said my second Virtue Charity.
I'll take it. If it would give me the code. Oh no!
And he lost another safeguard. Is that
Oh no!
is that 3 safeguards, or is that all of them? Because I know one's in the same.
That's to my knowledge.
Yeah, so Kitsone has gotten the most unluckiest game so far. He has lost all 3 safeguards almost immediately, which is not good against a rush deck.
And my final attack,
Over
I'll
song.
show you a bit of kindness with this one.
Wow.
Wow. I feel the kindness. Alright, I will activate it from my hand by paying 2 of my damage. Demonic Snow, apologies.
So,
when my opponent's creatures is attacking, I can destroy it and I take no damage.
so
I see, you can take my kindness and throw it into the drop.
You are kidding me with that. Don't give me that. Don't give me
I was
that.
giving you money.
okay,
Wow.
as they try to fight this out, thankfully Kitsone got to show off the ability of trap cards, where, like said earlier, they can be used whenever as long as their timing is applicable. Obviously, you cannot use Demonic Snare when your opponent's creature is not attacking, but when they are, you're able to destroy it, and that is why he willingly took all that pay earlier, right, Kitsone? You planned this out perfectly.
Yeah, totally.
So now with that, I believe.
I actually did plan this.
So now I believe Oolong has nothing else for his turn, unless he has something that he wants to surprise us with.
No, I'll say that for later.
Okay, so
That's true.
in that case, the turn's over.
Draw phase.
So yes,
Stand phase.
so in the stand phase, as I said earlier,
What?
his damage is unflipped, and now we go on to main phase.
Hey! Hey! How you doing, bud? Alright, we have plays. We can do stuff. If you look in my hand, you can see this. This is a very helpful card, because I'm going to die. And really any card here is helpful. So, I will summon Dark Demon Rider.
Okay.
By using this fact, I can pay 1, search my zone for 1 Dark Demon Rider, and then banish the top 2 cards.
After shuffling.
Of course. No, wait, I'm just curious. Oh my god. So, real quick. The 3rd, 6th, and 7th card was a Tiresias.
Wow.
Damn.
So for those of you that don't know,
And 16.
and it's just funny that Michael, aka the ace of Lyrica song, as we all saw, was literally the first card Oolong drew on his first turn. But then for Kitsone over here, he proceeded to not draw a single copy of his ace, and we know all copies are still in deck thanks to that statement.
Right.
Wait,
Now I banished the top 2 cards on my song.
Did you shuffle?
I did.
Okay, cool. So Dark Demon Rider's skill, he gets to add another copy of it to the hand by paying 1, as he explained, and after he shuffles, he gets to banish the top 2 cards of his song. He's really trying to look for the Tiresias, because it's the only way to turn it around.
Alright, let's do that again.
Plays another Dark Demon Rider. Don't worry, we got you, Just come back in.
I won't look. I'll just search out for my next Demon Rider.
Yeah, continue to play it out while we just wait for him to come back. He'll jump on in a second. So as we continue to as he continues the loop, he plays another Dark Demon Rider. He shuffles his song. He'll banish the top 2 cards, and then he can play the 3rd Dark Demon Rider. And if he didn't banish the 4th one earlier, he would have been able to add it to hand. And speaking of the 4th one, that reminds me to bring up a rule I forgot to mention slightly earlier, and that would be every song can have up to any number of cards in terms of like creatures, spells, runes, and traps, as long as it does not succeed the maximum of 4. So say, for example, you can run 4 Dark Demon Riders. You can run pretty much 4 of any card, but no more than 4. 5 is where we say no to that. So continuing on with the gameplay, Dark Demon Rider does have a continuous passive effect, correct?
Now you may be wondering, why'd I call out all these low power creatures? That's because he gets 50 power for every other copy of Dark Demon Rider on my field.
So right now, all of them have a total of 150 power. So now, instead of just crashing into Oolong's 50 powered board, they now overpower them and can deal 3 damage in total if all attacks go through. So if you would proceed to do so.
Yes, I will attack this.
For 150 to 50.
Yes, I will attack the charity.
If Oolong would like to guard, he would have to use at least 100 shield in order to block the attack, or he would just let the attack go through and take 1 damage.
I will guard this.
So his creature goes to drop zone, and
Kindness check. Kindness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where your kindness belongs. I will attack your 2nd charity.
Alright, charity dies. Damage check. Draw trigger. I get to draw 1 card from my deck.
As
That's
Oolong
not good.
gets to explain,
That's not
yes,
good.
when you see a draw trigger in your damage check or gift check, you get a free draw. And then the last attack.
And I will attack your patience.
And I'll guard this one with a heal trigger.
So as we see, combining the heal trigger shield 150 shield power with patience's 50 power, that equals 200 to Kitsone's 150, meaning the attack is blocked. And again, if the shield was even, the attack would still be blocked as well. The only time that wouldn't matter is if the creature was attacking and the attack was declared as a no guard, then both sides would be destroyed if the power was even. But in this case, the attack is guarded. So sorry to take over your battle. Continue.
I give you the turn.
Alright, my turn. Stand and draw.
Something I would like to point out.
Use Virtues of Patience skill. By paying 2, I shall pacify one of your Dark Demon Riders.
So,
Oh, no.
for pacifying, for those that want to know, pacifying prevents a creature from attacking and nullifies all of its abilities. So whichever Dark Demon Rider Oolong picks, I'm going to assume the one his hand was just hovering over. So this one, it can still stand during the turn, but it now no longer has its abilities until the end of that turn, and it also cannot attack. So pretty much it can do nothing, and it's stuck at 50 power, while these two still have their 100 power. But speaking of which, I would also like to mention the fact that since they get their power from the other copies of the Dark Demon Riders, if one of the Dark Demon Riders were to leave the field, the other ones would lose the 50 power that they gained from it. Just making that point clear.
And with my Virtue of Patience, I shall crash into the Demon Rider I pacify.
So 50 power to 50.
I can't stop that.
So sadly, both creatures are destroyed, but on the benefit for Oolong, Kitsone only has 2 creatures now, and both of them are stuck at 100 power rather than a very powerful 150. So he's in a very good position offensively, or balanced-wise at least.
And I shall pass the turn.
Alright. Come on, song, show me a bit of love. Start phase, draw phase. Done it. I uncloak my damage. And, What could we do here? What should we do? Yeah, I know logically I should play this card, but something in my gut is just saying, don't do it. Don't do it. So, I'll go straight to the attack phase and attack you for 100.
It is declaring attack directly, as we established earlier.
I got no guard this attack.
He damage checks.
Thank you.
Damage check. Veto, a trap card.
A powerful trap card, just not in this situation.
You're the most menacing dude holding a book I've ever seen.
Yeah, I that was an interesting draw. I really did a lot of shading on his face.
Okay, so as for the last attack, another 100.
And I just no guard this one as well. Guardian Angel, my safeguard.
Now you make him damage check his safeguard. I see how it is.
Slowly but surely, Kitsone is closing the gap. It is now Oolong's turn.
Alright, my turn. Starts.
And actually, since I think we've covered everything but damage triggers. Until we see a damage trigger, I think you guys can just feel free to go all in and stop with the explanations.
Alright.
Awesome.
I shall summon Raphael, Voice of Healing.
So,
This card's special because he cannot be special summoned, but as a trait, he has a powerful ability to allow you to pay 2 and heal 1 card.
when he enters the field. So basically, he gets to reduce his damage by having extra pay, which is why he didn't summon it last turn, because he wanted to reek into the opponent's board with patience.
As I enter the battle phase, I can now attack with Raphael to Demon Rider and demonstrate a gift check.
Yes, so thankfully, we get to talk about this. So gift checks, as we mentioned earlier, level 2s and 3s have a gift check icon. And with these gift checks, when you attack, you pay 1 in declaration of you having a gift check. Then what happens is on attack effects happen, and so do opponents' defending effects, and they can guard as well. And if they choose not to guard, then, or whether they choose to guard or not to guard, you proceed to reveal the top card of your song as a gift check, like a damage check, but instead of going to the damage zone, the card goes to your hand instead. So, Kitsone, would you like to guard this attack or no guard it?
I will take this attack.
So we're doing
Gift check.
Cherry Bomb Shot. So no trigger, it goes to hand, as the Demon Rider already had 100 power thanks to the Patience weakening it last turn. Kitsone just takes 1 damage flat out, which is the Wizard of the Dark Arts. So you know what's funny too? Earlier the Michael that Oolong summoned was the SP, and then you damage checked the SP. I'm just saying, I think the game has chosen its winner. But this now brings Kitsone's last remaining Demon Rider all the way down to its original 50 power, meaning it cannot hit over Raphael Voice of Healing. And this is the end of the turn for Oolong, and probably mostly the end of our explanations.
Yep.
Until we see a damage
I'll
trigger.
turn over to you. So I was like,
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm used to calling you the developer, okay?
How dare you?
I'm used to calling you the developer.
That's just mean. I hate when you call me developer. It really hurts my feelings.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying that to make you reinforce your status as the head honcho, you know? The head, the top dog, the CEO.
We've been friends for how long and you don't call me by the name? My feelings.
I missed this being an explanation stream already.
Okay? You're the top dog, you're the top gun, you know?
Nice save there, pal. Nice save. Stand and draw.
That was the equivalent to watching children argue. I'm not even kidding with you. You two were literally going over each other in terms of Discord. I'm not even kidding. That was the equivalent to watching children argue. Okay, anyways, continuing the turn. Sadly, Kitsone is in a very bad position here. There is one way he can turn this around, but this involves the top decking of the century, or top song of the century.
I will pass the turn to you.
Huh?
Alright, my turn. Start phase. Draw phase. Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Send phase, that phase, and main phase. I shall summon, once again, Michael's Heaven's Advent.
So
no.
Kit loses both of his creatures, or one of his aces, and then Oolong proceeds to see 2 of his. So with Michael's skill as per earlier, again, it's a level 3, so he can't normal summon for us this turn. However, he can draw and special summon an angel from his hand.
Draw. And I shall summon Trobium Child.
I mean, I can still win this game. Just need to pull some stuff out of my hat.
And then by paying 1, I can activate the spell card, Call to Arms. With this card, I can reveal cards from the top of my song until I find an angel that I can special summon. And then special summon, then shuffle the rest back. In other words, I activate the magic card Berserker Soul.
I see. Okay, fair.
Alright, now it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
1, 2, see the trap, a heal,
a heal trigger,
another call to arms,
a damage, a heal,
watch you hit another Michael.
a veto.
Okay, wow, you're digging for another Michael. Oh, he's digging for it. I was really hoping it would be another Michael. I was really hoping it would be another Michael. So the rest gets shuffled, and his spell goes back into his drops. And I'll go ahead and move it over there for you.
And with Tritium's ability, when my other angel enters the field, he gains an additional 50 power to the end of the turn.
So Cherry Bomb now has 100 power, Raphael has 150, Michael has 250, and Charity is sitting at 50. However, he could change that if he wants to use Charity's ability.
And I will, by using Charity's ability. By paying 1, I can give all my angels plus 50 power. So Charity at 100, Trobium is at 150, Raphael's at 200, and Michael's at a flat 300.
And I want to say this now, he is allowed to use Charity's ability again. I don't know if he will or not, but he can use it again by paying 1 to add another 50 power.
And I said to the attack step, and Michael attacks your Dark Demon Rider with a gift check.
So 300.
Gift check. Draw a trigger. I draw 1 card.
Demon Rider's destroyed.
Destroyed, and I check. Take the top card of the deck. Unfair deal.
2 damage away from losing. Will Kitsone be able to turn this around with damage triggers?
Next Charity attack for 100. I do not think he's going to see like 7 damage triggers.
That's fair. He's another unfair deal.
And I shall finish this with a bit of I want to see. Raphael Voice of Healing will go in for the kill.
How much is he at?
200.
200.
You want to show me a bit of love here?
Oh, well actually it kind of does. It shows us a little bit of love. Damage trigger! So, this is important. So, it goes over here because triggers, when they activate, they don't go to the damage zone immediately. So what happens next is when you see a damage trigger in your gift check or damage check, your opponent takes 1 damage. Oolong, if you please.
Damage.
A heal trigger. Okay, well, so he gets to heal a card. And now Kitsone's damage trigger goes into the damage zone. The reason why this is important is because there is such a thing as the damage trigger loop, where if both sides are at 9 damage and one side sees a damage trigger in their damage check, then they deal 1 damage to the opponent. And if the opponent doesn't see a trigger in their damage check, they lose the game. But if the opponent sees a damage trigger in their damage check, it pretty much keeps going till one of them stops seeing triggers. So, that's pretty much the importance of the damage trigger loop. It is a rare occurrence, but it's very funny to see it happen. And thankfully, in that one game, we got to see all the different triggers, which means during the next games, we don't have to explain anything, and we can just go all in. So, sadly, obviously...
What's that a reference to surprise later?
What's the reference to our surprise?
Oh, now we can go all into the game.
Oh, no, that was on pure accident. I didn't actually think about that.
What is this?
Oh, another copy of Tyrus. Okay, so, since we pretty much used up... Actually, that was only an hour. Okay, that's pretty good. So, since now that we've gone over the tutorial matches, now we have to decide who's going to go next. So, I think I should probably go up in this one. Are we going to leave this one to a wheel to decide who fights who, or are we just going to just say whoever's a call?
Fight.
Oolong, do you want to fight?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so in that case, I will make Kitsone the game master. Let me quickly put you on gray so I can make myself white. And then afterwards, okay, that, and then you're on game master mode. So now, if you're watching Kitsone's stream on Twitch, you can see his, I didn't mean to open that up, but now if you're watching Kitsone on Twitch, you can see his, you can see both of our hands instead of just mine. But everyone watching my stream is going to be able to only see my hand. So, for the songs, remember, every song is getting used twice, so let's pick it out. You want to draw your card first, or?
You first.
Yeah! Yeah, let's go! I got my main! Like how Kitsone is a main with Drafear, I am a main with Saron. Let us go.
I was thinking you're gonna do the same thing you did to me, but I did to you.
I can't pick up my song because it's like in the weird highlight area that's gonna... Yeah, thank you. I just need someone to move it over here for me. Okay, so... For this one, we just shuffle... What's this in the middle? Oh, it's the last card. Okay, cool. So, weirdly enough, none of us got heroes. So, we shuffle. As per usual, we draw our 5 cards. I did not mean to draw the table. Rewind the time. Oh, whoops. I don't know how far I rewind time back. Nope. Okay, wait. Okay. Sorry. Okay, wait just a second. Okay, someone else rewind time so I don't mess it up.
You didn't rewind time. You fast forward the time.
Okay, no. Well, no,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I already moved the time. Okay, shuffling the song. I draw 5. There we go. So in this case, I actually like my hand a lot. For this song, for Saron, actually, oh yeah, we didn't get to explain. So Oolong, I'm pretty sure you know what song you're using. So for Saron, it's a song that wants many different cards in drop zone. You like to send as many stuff into drop zone as fast as possible. So like Drafear with the banish zone, except the drop zone. And then you like to spam the board a little bit like Lyrica. Sadly, you don't get as much power out of it comparatively, but with a very specific card, you can definitely get some numbers out of it. So we'll see how this goes from here. But as for my current hand, I don't think I will mulligan anything.
Hey, just real quick. Don't do anything. Leave that card for me.
Okay, so I know what card.
Now imagine if you were spamming the board constantly.
Yes, I know what card he's looking at.
And I also know what card he's talking about now.
Yeah. So thank you for telling him what's in my hand, Kitsone. Because I can tell you're not looking.
I want to be a good host and let my chat know what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Plus, I mean, he's gonna figure. I was also kind of hinting that it was in my hand because I was flipping it constantly. Oolong, you can feel free to. Oh, you already did draw a card. Sorry, I can't see fully because I'm too busy trying to make sure that stream can actually see my hand. Which I think it can. It should be able to. Oh yeah, it definitely can see my hand. Okay, are you ready?
Alright.
Okay, so let's flip the ever so faithful coin. You flip it because lag will occur on my side. I will call heads for me. As I crack my neck and knuckles to win.
Me first again.
Okay, someone likes to go first today. Knowledge release. Grimoire open.
Open. Alright. Start phase. Sad phase. Draw phase and main phase. Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't explain what your song is. The Wearing Machinery.
Oh yeah. So, the deck I'm using is the Lyrica of Lagrow. Now, this deck focuses on...
What?
How does it
I heard Lyrica.
Now you'll see what my song does in due time.
Okay, so to explain
what they do is combine themselves to make even stronger units.
Yes, so Kitsone is correct. They are a bunch of robots. They combine to make stronger creatures and punish the opponent for overextending. That's pretty much them in a nutshell.
Alright, so to start off my turn, I'll set the rune extra funds.
Okay, so he's setting his own rune. So we didn't get to see that last game.
And I summon Scrap the Metal and pass the turn.
I was hoping to see a Tiresias so I could play the one in my banish zone.
So now it's my turn. I draw a card. So sadly, my rune, unlike his, does have a pay cost, so I can't casually set it onto the board. However, I will do this. I play Vicious Wrath, a level 2, so I can only summon a level 1 for the rest of the turn. But when Vicious Wrath is summoned, both me and my opponent must discard a card from the hand. So I will discard from my hand a Lonely Spectre. What card will you discard, good sir?
I'll Rune Maker Droid.
And simply put, just to show off and nothing else, actually also because this is a better play, using Vicious Wrath's skill, I can discard a card from my hand and renew 1. And what renew 1 means is I can choose a creature from my drop zone whose level is less than or equal to the renew value, in this case 1, and I get to special summon it. So, currently I have no level 1s in my drop zone. However, by discarding the level 1 Childlike Wrath in my hand, I now send it to drop zone, and because it's now in the drop zone, I can special summon Childlike Wrath via renew, and with its ability, since he was special summoned, he'll get plus 50 power for the end of the turn. So right now, Childlike Wrath and Vicious Wrath both have 100 power each. Vicious? Actually, no, not Vicious first. This is smarter. Childlike, attack.
Well, I like Scrap Metal.
And there we go.
What he just did was increase his chances of getting his damage through. If he didn't use that effect, he would be just kamikazing into the same power. But since he used that effect, he was working with a 100 power creature instead of just a 50 power creature.
Yes, that is true. And the other reason why I swung with Childlike Wrath first, and I was really hoping I would get to show it off, is because if Oolong had seen a damage trigger in that damage check, I would then have pay to use Vicious Wrath's gift check. Sadly, that didn't happen, but, future planning nonetheless. 100 power.
No god. Scrap metal.
And with that, I pass my turn, good sir. It's on you now.
First, I start my turn. I get it. Start.
Boo!
Alright, send draw main. Okay, this is not ideal for me. So I'll just pass my turn.
Oh, he passes the turn again. Okay, well, in this case, I draw. Oh! Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we have plans on lock. Got it. Okay, so
Oh no, he's done for.
I'll summon Clustered Phantoms as my level 2 for the turn. Sadly, his ability only activates when he's special summoned, but if he was special summoned, just like Vicious Wrath, both of us would have to discard 1. Again, because this song wants cards in the drop zone, and the drop zone more or less acts as your second hand, especially in the early game. Me going down to even 0 cards is not really a detriment. Both of these two have seen what the song can do at 0 cards, and it's still very impressive. So going into the battle phase,
Amazing.
let's go for low numbers first. 50 power.
No god.
Actually, I like how this kind of lines up here with the 50 power, 100, and 150, just of how my creatures are. Anyways, 100.
No god.
Okay.
Such a nerd.
And finally, 150.
No god.
Damage trigger. Dang it! I was doing all that attacking plan so that you would see the damage trigger on the lower attack so I can get my gift checks in the final one. Okay, well, sadly, I'm forced to take a damage here. My damage check is a Necromancer Rayless. My safeguard, actually. So I'll end my turn here. It's your move.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure I have enough praise for this now.
Right?
And now it's time to punish you. Start phase, draw phase, stand phase. Alright, let's do this. What exactly do you do again?
What exactly do you do?
Okay. I know what I need to do. I summon Scrap Metal, Construction Droid,
Oh, no.
and Construction Droid.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Oh, coming.
I pay 1 to activate this Construction Droid's ability to combine 1 or 2, and I choose 2. Basically what combine is, I can destroy any number of constructs on my field equal to the combine value, then search for a construct whose level is equal to the sum of the creatures destroyed. That I shall kill Construction Droid and Scrap Metal.
In order to special summon from your song, a level 2.
That's on my song, a level 2 construct who will be Mender Droid.
And this is where the combos begin.
But I'm not done just yet. How do I use? Is this cussing out? I mean, when you're trying to find this long, okay.
Read his cards. Read the card, explain the card.
I just want to get like a tattoo. Reading the card explains the code.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll then use Mender Droid's Combine. So by paying 2, I can destroy both him and Construction Droid to special summon a level 3 construct from my deck.
So both
And
his
if you
creatures.
pay attention, you've already seen that code.
Yep, it was the very first card that entered his drop zone.
Summon the 8th creature of this song, the Ruin Maker Droid.
So, with Ruin Maker Droids, actually I'll let my opponent explain this one after he shuffles.
And when this card enters the field, it destroys all level 2 or lower creatures on the field.
Sadly, he cannot be summoned from hand, so if you're paying attention earlier, we actually saw him discard at the very start thanks to Vicious Wrath skill, because there was no reason to keep it in hand as he couldn't summon it. But now by specially summoning from hand, or from song, he was able to destroy all of my creatures and basically punish me for overextending as my game lags.
And I forgot to use my rune.
I was wondering why you weren't doing that.
I can't. Okay, there you go.
I'm sorry. Should I have said something?
Because I'm going to help my drop zone. Like, it's going into, like, the one area that I can't touch.
Yeah.
So,
I'll take care of that.
Yeah, just come
I
by.
might as well use... What do you do? Okay. Actually, it's actually a good thing I didn't use my rune. Alright. I shall enter the attack step and attack you directly with Ruin Maker Droid with gift check.
In this case, I will no guard.
Gift check. Defensive maneuvers, a trap card.
My damage check is a Rite of Awakening, a card I actually needed right here. So, my turn?
You could find you a little bit.
So, draw. Oh! Well, I'll pay 2. And wait, sorry, I realized that's not the play skill, that's his actual skill. So because I can place this for free, I'll play Rite of Awakening, and then I will, if it would let me play the card, I'll play Rite of Awakening, and then to set up the combo that all of us know and love so much, and what you people all know and love very soon, I will pay 1 twice, so basically I'll pay 2 if the computer would stop lagging for more than 5 seconds, and I'll play double Spirit's Blessing. Yep, there you go. So Spirit's Blessing, as we'll come to see later, is a very powerful rune where every time something is special summoned, we'll get plus 50 power for all of my creatures for that turn. Which means for the rest of this game, when I special summon a creature, all of my creatures will get plus 100 power. And with Rite of Awakening, I can renew X, where X is the number of times I've summoned a turn. So if I normal summon once that turn, I renew 1. If I summon twice in general, whether it was special summon or normal summoning, I can renew 2, etc., etc. So without further ado, I will pass the turn here, and next turn, this song comes alive.
Yep, yeah. Face.
The countdown has begun.
Start. Draw. Stand. Okay, I can work this. I attack you directly with Ruin Maker Droid with a gift check.
I will no guard this, good sir.
Gift check. Mend the droid.
Okay, my damage check. Give it a second. We are lagging completely. Give it a sec. Damage check. We got Ferocious Winds, a very powerful spell that I could have used. With it, I send the top 2 cards of my song to the drop zone and draw 2 cards, which definitely helps increase this song's drop zone power and its hand power. But sadly, I lost it to my damage check. My turn.
Yep, your turn.
Cool. At the start of it, we do draw phase, stand phase. Did not mean to do that. Can someone reset, please? Oh, we're having the spinning wheel of death on my side. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, did your gift check go through for you yet, or how far?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just my Ferocious Winds that got taken back. Okay, so in that case, standing by, drawing a card, and
Good card again.
I pass the turn.
And I count
Alright, you're doing this. I see where you're playing.
Draw.
And if you're wondering, that's what he does.
Okay, good. This is actually pretty good. I shall attack you with Ruin Maker Droid with a gift check.
Okay, I see what you're trying to do. I take it.
Gift check. Imitator Droid.
I
Okay.
actually like drawing that card. That was really fun.
My damage check is a Lonely Spectre, no trigger. So now it's my turn.
You need some friends.
Draw. So sadly, I don't think I'm going to get very far enough to see this plan go up to full fruition, but I might as well at least try. Oh yeah, I could definitely at least try. Okay, so go Traveling Necromancer. So with Traveling Necromancer, he's actually the ace of the song. Sadly, I did not get my SP. Now, there is something special I could do here, and I kind of have to do it this way. Traveling Necromancer's Renew. I'll pay 3 in order to special summon from my drop zone. Vicious Wrath, if I could. Vicious Wrath skill, when it's special summoned, both sides will have to discard 1. Can someone pull out Vicious Wrath from my drop zone and just put it next to Traveling Necromancer? Thank you. I'll discard a draw trigger from my hand as I wait for Oolong to discard his card. Thank you.
I'll discard my Imitator Droid.
And with the skill of both of my Spirit's Blessings, all of my creatures get plus 100 power for the end of the turn. So Vicious Wrath sitting at 200, while Traveling Necromancer is sitting at 150. And then by discarding this heal trigger from my hand, I'll use Vicious Wrath Renew in order to bring back from my drop zone the first and only level 1 in here. And that would be, where is he? Go Childlike Wrath. And using a combination of Childlike Wrath and Spirit's Blessing, he'll get plus 200 power, or sorry, 150 power, and all of my creatures, well, and my Vicious Wrath and my my Vicious Wrath and Traveling Necromancer will get another 100. So Traveling Necromancer is at 250, and Vicious Wrath is at 300. So without further ado, onto the attack phase. I'll go for a gift check. Also, if you're wondering, Childlike Wrath is at a total of 200.
Alright. By paying 1, I activate the Trap Hawk's defensive maneuvers.
Okay.
Then I'll pay an additional 2.
Pay 1 gives a unit plus 50 until end of turn.
Alright, that's just for attacking directly, so I'm not going to pay that additional 2.
Right. So this is
So I'll
3.
give a 50 power to Ruin Maker Droid.
So we're at 300 to 300.
Yep.
So you're just gonna let both of them die?
And I will activate another defensive maneuvers.
Okay, so in this case, only Vicious Wrath would die. But I still get to do my gift check before the battle is declared ending. So is that it for your guarding / trap spamming?
Yep.
Cool. My gift check reveals a Necromancer Rayless. Sadly, only Vicious Wrath dies. Does that last for the turn or just for the battle?
The battle.
Okay, so 250 to 250.
Draw.
Okay, then I pass the turn to you, good sir. My power buffs go away.
Soft phase.
Yep.
Draw phase, main phase.
So that was my worry. I knew he was stockpiling defensive power.
Alright. Time to do some more combo moves.
Okay,
I summon from my hand Mender Droid.
got you.
And I didn't pay 2 to activate his combat. Now you people might be thinking, why would I use it when I have to kill it and Ruinmaker? Well, that's today. By using the skill of my scrap metal in the drop zone, I can shove them back to the deck for the combined cost of set destroyed card concept.
Help, give me your hand.
And I was, I use this now for extra funds.
What?
Do I use extra funds now, or do I have to resolve the skill first?
No, extra funds is like an ability that it gains for the turn. So you would have to have paid it before. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, scrap metal goes back to bottom, and Mender Droid dies to summon out
Second Ruinmaker.
a second Ruinmaker Droid, destroying all your creatures.
You know the best part about this was, I legitimately saw you put those scrap metals into drop zone earlier, and I was like, he's setting up to Ruinmaker me twice in a turn, or he's setting up to at least Ruinmaker me with them. And for some reason, I completely forgot they were in there, so when you played Mender Droid, I legitimately thought, is he going to destroy Ruinmaker with Mender Droid? But then, like, what is he going to special summon? And then you told me...
Where does this Rite of Awakening come from?
That was at my damage zone. Sorry. Lag is occurring on my side. It was face down. Thank you.
Okay. Now I then use extra funds to draw an additional card for my song.
No,
I
because...
should get this.
Did you use extra funds beforehand?
No?
No, because remember, you have to use the ability to gain the skill.
What's the dungeon? Ah, okay, well.
Yeah, so that draw... Yeah, that's what I was questioning.
Alright, so I understand now. I've never used that card before.
Yeah, no, you're good. Because I rarely use it too.
Alright, well,
No, I'll make 3 of us at least.
we'll make attacks.
I'll no guard this one.
Gift check. Targeted missile strike.
Okay, give me a second. I'm struggling to do my damage check over here. Give me a second. I'm struggling to do my damage check over here. Why is it... oh my god. Okay, come on, thing. Work with me here. Okay.
Do you want me to?
Give me one more tent. Okay, yeah, now someone do it.
I got this.
Thank you. Damage check. Okay, Cluster Phantoms. No trigger.
And my other Ruinmaker shall attack without a gift check.
I hate you because I know you're trying to set up. I know guard this one as well. My damage check is a heal trigger, so with it I get to recover damage. Since this song wants cards in drop zone, it does kind of matter what I send. In this case, I'll send a Lonely Spectre. And with that, it's my turn, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'm not in the best position right now. I have a way to turn this around. It's not the preferred way to turn this around. Why does it keep doing this? Someone, you know...
Oh my god, what did I miss?
Someone reset the board, please. Thank you. Okay. Give it a sec. Okay, I'm having the spinning wheel of death. I think it's just I'm not allowed to play.
Not even gone for 2 minutes.
Okay, I think I'm just not allowed to do anything or like touch the board wise. So I think this is gonna be the only game I actually get to play, unless what's it called, Kitsone wants to take over for me, and then I just actually no, that's not gonna work. Oh yes, it could actually, but what did I send to drop them? I sent Lonely Spectre, right? Yeah, I sent Lonely Spectre. Okay, my turn now. It's gonna attempt to draw normally. There we go. Okay, draw for turn. Cool. You have 5 cards in hand, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so summon. I pass the turn.
Alright, my turn.
I really gotta wait this one out.
Draw phase. Draw phase.
This is the hardest part of this situation because he has power. I don't. Or at least not without
Okay.
special summoning.
Yeah, this sucks.
Okay, yeah, I think this
I
is...
now enter the attack step.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll make a gift check.
I'll no guard this one.
Gift check. Last resort.
Okay, so there goes the most powerful card in that song by a long shot. There we go. Start going after a while. Damage check, Cluster Phantoms, no trigger.
My second Ruinmaker attacks with a gift check.
I'll no guard this one too.
Gift check. Spell points.
One more time. Come on, thing, work with me here. Okay, I give up. Someone else do the damage check, please.
Okay.
I'm trying. I am trying. Spirit's Blessing, no trigger. That's fine. I didn't need another one. I had already 2. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but for the flexing.
My move. Well, right now, flexing isn't mattering because I would need to discard it anyways for this play. Okay, draw for turn. Okay,
Flexing
can
my
someone...
guy.
Okay, Kitsone, can you just follow me and just give me my hand card, please? Because clearly the thing's not going to let me play. So draw a card for me. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Okay, I can work with this. Okay, first up, Rayless. Now, thanks to the skill of my Rite of Awakening, I get to renew X, meaning I get to renew 1 right now. So I'll pay 2. And guess who's coming back for round 2 and the sole reason why I passed last turn? Traveling Necromancer with the skill of my, I said with the skill of my Spirit's Blessings, all of my creatures will get 100 power right now. Then I'll use Traveling Necromancer to pay 3 and bring back my... Okay, clearly this is not going to proc the way I wanted to. Okay, come on, Vicious Wrath, work with me here, buddy. I'm just trying to grab you from my drop zone. Okay, I give up. Okay, Kitsone, I'm just going to walk you through what to do for me, if you don't mind.
Alright,
Okay.
Vicious Wrath.
Yes, call Vicious Wrath next to my Rayless. Thanks to my blessings, all my creatures get plus 100 power. Then, if you can't grab it, I'll just leave the drop zone so you can grab it as I struggle horribly to do so. Okay, so call Vicious Wrath from the drop zone. Then let's go of all my blessings. They all get a plus 100 power. Then with the skill of Vicious Wrath, we both have to discard 1. I'll discard a damage trigger from my hand.
I'll discard the Ruinmaker droid.
Okay, as I struggle. Okay, so he's out of Ruin Makers. Please, thing, work with me here. Okay, you know, it's fine. Yes, thank you. Now, with the skill of Rite of Awakening, because I can and I will, and it's not a once per turn, I pay another 2 to bring back from my drop zone, not Childlike Wrath, because I've already summoned 3 times. I bring... Actually, no, I'll use Vicious Wrath first. I'll discard the last damage trigger in my hand in order to bring back from my drop zone Childlike Wrath. And then using Childlike Wrath's skill, it gets plus 50 power. And then plus my Spirit's Blessing, it gets 100. So... Yes, thank you to whoever's moving my damage. Okay, someone get the Childlike Wrath.
Give it to me.
Okay, thank you. Get the damage, then special summoning Childlike Wrath from the drop zone. And then while you do that, I will get to pay my last 2 and bring out from my drop zone, thanks to my other Rite of Awakening, I'll bring out Cluster Phantoms. And with Cluster Phantom skill, both sides have to discard 1. Except because I have no cards, only Oolong will be discarding here.
Now this spell points.
Okay, so I special summoned a total of 4 times this turn. Rayless was on the board for all of them. So he's at 450. Necromancer was also on the board for all of them, so he's also at 450. Vicious Wrath got... Oh yeah, Vicious Wrath got plus 300. So I'm just going to go with the ones that can definitely hit first. So this is plus 300, so 500 to one of your Ruin Makers.
500, you say?
Yep.
Yeah, this card is good.
Oh, sorry, 400.
Still good.
Here, trigger.
Okay.
Everyone trying having fun?
Is it 400?
Everyone having
Yeah,
a bad,
it's 400.
everyone having
Okay.
good days?
So Childlike Wrath is at 100 off his own skill. He got special summon from his skill, so 200, 300 to one of your Ruin Makers.
300.
Yep. So 300. What's the call on the guard? Okay. I then attack you, one of your Ruin Makers again for, let's see, we had the 400 in total, so 450.
I paying 2.
Okay.
Targeted missile strike.
This was the expected, so Traveling Necromancer is destroyed, right?
Yep.
Okay. I then attack you with Rayless, so he's also at plus 400, so 450.
Safeguard.
Jeez, dude. And this is tied.
Safeguard.
Okay, and I'll end my turn here. You're up.
Alright, my turn. I know it's without order, but...
Oh, I threw everything I could.
You make a Druid attack your Vicious Wrath with a gift check.
So obviously with no hand cards, I have to take this. No guard.
Gift check. Charlie.
My damage check. Okay, I give up on trying to do damage check.
I got
Kitsone,
you.
thank you. Damage check. Ferocious Winds, no trigger.
I'm just gonna stand right here next to you.
Okay.
And I attack your Cluster Phantoms with a gift check.
Obviously, I no guard this.
Gift check. Imitator Druid.
Thank you. Hey, draw trigger. Okay, there we go. Finally, I'm seeing draws. Okay, draw a card for me, please. Thank you. And then pass the turn, I assume.
Yeah, pass turn.
Also, finally, that's all my draw cards. Okay, I'll get my damage. Can you please draw me a card, good sir?
Yes, of course I
Putting
can.
all of my damage face up. Why is this doing this? Okay. Oh, perfect. I play from my hand. Ferocious Winds. I get to draw 2 cards after I mill 2.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you, good sir.
No 2 good.
Okay, we got Childlike Wrath and we got Clustered Phantoms. I draw 2 more. First one.
You didn't spend your creatures, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy trying to keep track of everything that was in my hand. Okay, thank God I drew a creature. Okay, I'll next summon a Necromancer, or not Necromancer, sorry, Childlike Wrath. Then with the skill of my Rite of Awakening, I'll pay 2 to bring back from my drop zone Traveling Necromancer. Because I thankfully only summoned 1 creature this turn. Then with the skill of all of my Spirit's Blessing, I get to add 100 power to all of my cards. Then I'll use Traveling Necromancer skill. By paying 3, I'll bring back from the drop zone my Vicious Wrath.
Where are you? There you are.
How do I mute on stream? Does anyone else remember that?
What?
How do
No
I...
idea.
No, okay. Well, I guess we're dealing with... Oh, wait, I know how to do it. I'll be back. Kitsone, continue playing. You see the play.
Okay, I see.
Never mind, I can continue. Okay, yeah, so ditch the card, ditch the last hand card we have in order to summon from the drop zone over... Is there a Childlike Wrath in drop zone?
It is?
Okay, yeah, so summon over Rayless with Childlike Wrath. Currently, we have done 2 special summons, correct?
See, you just lost one of your most powerful creatures.
Oh,
currently.
I forgot which one was summoned first. My bad. Well, it doesn't matter. So,
Rattlers and Death Childlike Wrath was already on the field when you started crumbling.
okay, my bad. Well, you live and you learn. So, plus 50 power to the Childlike Wrath of special summon. Someone keep track of this for me. Then, with the skill of Spirit's Blessing, I'll pay 2, and I'll destroy... This is the weakest creature, right? This middle one?
Yeah, currently.
Okay, I'll pay 2, and I'll destroy it. Please bring back Clustered Phantoms in my drop zone. Now both sides are forced to discard 1, but because obviously this side only has 1 hand card, or sorry, 0 hand cards, only Oolong's forced to discard, which is great. So whenever Clustered Phantoms comes out,
Oh, sorry.
and my creature get another 100 power. So Oolong, were you keeping track of the power for me?
No, I kind of lost track.
Okay, so you said
But
this.
they're all high enough to beat over Moonmaker, that's all I know.
So this one was on the board for all of that, right? This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I special summon Vicious Wrath, Traveling Necromancer, Clustered Phantoms, and Childlike Wrath, so plus a total of 400. Oh, by the way, rule that we just kind of went over and we just kind of skipped past, but pretty much creatures that are special summoned, or not special summons, any creatures that are summoned while you have a full board, you have to call over something to automatically summon it. So anyways, 450 power into one of the Rune Makers.
They're good.
Okay, damage check. Okay, let's see. You were the last... Okay, I'm not going to do that one. So this was before Clustered Phantoms, but after everything else, right?
Yeah.
So...
Okay,
what?
Can you pick... make conversations, I'll be right back.
Okay, so we got
Ezel.
100 power. No, just take over first gameplay.
Oh.
I'll move him to gray, and then I'll just move you to his position. Give it a second. Okay, gray. And then you'll be give me a sec. Oh, did I make myself game master? Oh, I made myself. What happened? Why am I seeing his hand? Oh, because he's gray. That's why. Okay, give me a second. Change your color to green. Okay, there we go. Now, anyways, this was the one here for all that. So 100 power with the 2 spears blessing is 200. Another 200. 300 should be to ruin maker. 300.
It's face down for me. Anyway, I will say sure. Why not?
So damage check.
Yep.
It's gonna be a damage check.
My damage trigger. Your trigger, that's still something.
Because it keeps you alive. This is
Yeah, let's put you in
the weakest. I swing at you for 250.
Okay.
My gift check. Give me a
Damage
second.
trigger.
Give me a second. Okay, Rite of Awakening. So then my damage check. My damage check. No trigger. Yeah, so I would say good game to Oolong, good game to you by retrospect. So the whole plan kind of... Okay, so clearly the thing doesn't want me to do anything. But pretty much the whole plan was go on with number spam, but sadly that never actually happened. So I was kind of just forced to sit there and let a lot of his attacks go through. And thankfully I eventually got enough pay to force out numbers, but that never really happened. I also knew he had game next turn, because he had Last Resort in hand. And just to show everyone what Last Resort does, I think it's the... Whatever one is Last Resort, if you don't mind, put it down. Thank you. He can pay 4 if he has 2 less creatures on the field to destroy everything on the board, and or all creatures on the board, and deal 1 damage to his opponent, aka me. So no matter what, I was going to lose that next turn anyways. But, yeah. Was that Oolong or was that you?
That was me.
Okay, well, we kind of have to wait for Oolong to come back because that was a headache in of itself trying to play for so long, considering everything lagged after a certain point. So, sadly, that's pretty much the only game I'm going to have today, which sucks. I was really looking forward to playing, but it is what it is. So, I'm going to go back to being Game Master, and then we'll make a conversation until Oolong comes back. Hopefully that is relatively soon. Let me quickly set everything up.
Well, that's such a wonderful plan to win!
Actually...
Yeah, Oolong won.
Well, yeah, it's because, were you gonna, was your plan to Last Resort me?
Did you see a damage?
Yeah, he saw a damage check. Also, by the way, if it wasn't for that damage in his heal that he also saw in his damage check, I had game. Because I don't think you had a Shaylee in hand, did you?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Oh, okay, never mind, so he was fine. I was gonna say that if you didn't have a Shaylee in hand, then I had game. But, yeah, so, sadly, I'm probably not playing anymore because lag occurred, which sucked. So, in that case... Continue to pick the songs.
I'm pretty entertaining when I play.
Alright. One of us has to use Revan now.
Yeah.
You want to, or should I?
Well, remember, we're playing each song twice, so technically speaking, Revan doesn't have to be used yet. It just has to be used by the end of this. So put it. So no. Wait, no. Well, no. I said mirror matches are fine, but if you don't want to do the mirror match, then that's fine. But I was gonna say you can just clone Hero's card and then double it out.
I didn't think he was cut out.
Oh, I'm so glad I brought volume back on. I thought I forgot to put volume. So...
I guess I'll be taking Kyoshi. I was like, Koji.
Okay, so...
yes.
Okay, for some reason I cannot get the table to work with me consistently. Okay, lag really chose to come out today, but,
okay, so... No, using Revan. Using Revan.
Okay, so...
You won't let me play Holy Knights?
That's later. Much later. Also their mind.
That's true.
Don't be spoiling Nancy.
You spoiled it first.
Sorry to the people watching this, to both of their very horrid trash talk, but also of me struggling to get... Okay, so when I finally get the table assumed, you guys just restart No!
What are you doing?
The table was finally good. The table was finally good, and you guys reset the board, which caused me to jolt back. I was finally in a good position.
What did you do?
Okay, someone reset the thing. Okay, So, anyway, sorry for everyone watching this from my perspective. The game lagging was not a part of the plan. It was in part of the plan, but we didn't expect this level of lagging to occur. So, this time it's a match.
I don't think my opponent can beat this hand.
So this time it's a match between Arezon and Drafear. We already went over Drafear's description earlier, a song that likes to spam spells 24/7. But on the Arezon side, we have the Song of Dragons, and they are very... I keep saying the word powerful, but I guess I can't really think of anything else to say in their place. But they are very strong creatures. They gain power through their skills and basically are the equivalent to a one-man army for a lot of cards, especially their ace creature in Revan. And whatever position this lands on... Okay, I'm just going to give up on trying to move the camera at this point because it's not going to work, or at least not the way I want it to.
We'll send this back. I'll keep the rest. It seems like it could be fun.
Actually, we got tails like 3 times in a row now.
Oh no.
I wonder if I were to minus tabletop for just a quick second, that would fix the problem.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's speeding up a little bit, but it's not speeding up to the point I want. Just play it out and I'll figure this out. Oh, wait, there we go.
You're going first, kid.
Okay,
I'm not gonna get greedy. That's the best we're gonna get. I'm not gonna get greedy.
I'll play Dragon Wings then.
They can power draw too.
I know, I made the card, I know how it works.
Oolong didn't up until a very specific point.
Hey, and I apparently lost my trap. What happened to my trap? There's my trap.
Oh, that's to show me that fire blast.
No problem.
Don't worry, I'll show you some cards of mine in exchange. Is it my turn?
Sure.
Oh, here we go.
Alright. Start. Draw. Stand. Main. First, I play Dock Exchange to take a damage advantage of top 2 cards of my song. Damage. Damn it. Damn it.
Oh my god. Oh, you need a hug.
Damn it.
Okay, so I guess neither side is playing Tiresias today. Also, this is the...
Are we not going to get a chance to do Black Magic this game?
So I guess... So, because we're only using each song twice, maybe with the exception of one of them being used 3 times, I think this one automatically means Tyrus has to play it, because this side, unless it doesn't summon its ace, automatically means we have to play Tyrus.
I got this. Pay 1, unfair deal.
That's bogus.
That's those 2 hand cards.
So, for those of you that want to know, Unfair Deal is one of the more powerful cards in the game, because you can play it on technically the first turn and force your opponent to discard without them getting the benefit of healing, which is why they kind of like skipped it, because typically that is what we do when we practice. We just don't let them heal, but yeah.
You see nothing. I'll summon a weapon.
Oh, nuts.
So it does work.
Not the rainbow. I'm sorry, it's not rainbow.
I take this.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I didn't even realize. Sorry. I was too busy trying to make sure stream was going well. So, Kitsone played Crimson Dragon Revan, the ace of the Arezon song, and they both just casually let this occur for some reason, but sure.
Yeah, I should probably waited till I had more pay to do stuff, but hey, why not?
And he played Shadow Blades, which destroys Revan. So, something I realized that all of us do when we play Revan, I know I'm guilty of, and I guess Oolong learned it from me, and I guess Kitsone just followed, is that I overcommit Revan the second I get the chance to, just because having a 200 power beat stick is so fun to play, and I guess we all are guilty of doing it because we did it, and then every single time we play it, following turn, Shadow Blades.
Giant beat stick with power? Hell yeah. Thank you and please.
Yeah, exactly. So it's your turn now, Kitsone.
I draw.
I'm not thinking about this.
Oh, you should. He has betrayed you. No!
Is that you? That was you. I've never heard you scream like that before.
You're talking to me!
For those who don't know, every time This is Oolong's ace card.
It is. It 100% is. It is the cornerstone in all of his songs. It's the reason why at some point he was able to hit 20 hand cards, but that's a story for a different day. It's just dumb.
Attack him, Hammer Dragon.
So when the attack goes through, for the record, okay, as he safeguards it. So for Hammer Dragon's ability, it can increase its own power to make it stronger, and when its attack hits or destroys an opponent's creature, the user will get to draw a card, in this case Kitsone. Oolong will block the ever-living heck out of this if he gets the chance to, and lo and behold, he did. So, continuing on.
Okay, fine, Tosh.
This is...
Draw, stand.
This game is so in character for...
This tracks.
Pass the turn.
Oh my god.
That, bro. Stand.
So as we can see, both of them have plans.
Oh, I certainly saw another one.
No, not now.
Just like Kaiba from the Yu-Gi-Oh series, I wanna see Hammer Dragon died and in the hands of you. I pay 2 and activate demonic snare.
Are you kidding me? I hope you guys know I can't see those codes.
Oh, okay, well, he is playing Demonic Snare, he's not... Oh, it just...
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Just like Kaiba, I'd rather see it die than be used by you for his...
Why do you think I didn't play the card that I just drew?
Oh my god, okay, well...
pass the turn.
It's your move now.
And
I don't care.
I mean, it's not Revan.
So, your damage is unflipped. I'll try to be helpful in that regard, since I can't actually play the game.
Yeah, you're a limo.
Oolong, you gonna draw?
Oh, you pass?
Yeah, he passed.
Alright. Connection error.
Oh, well, here we go. So I have lag. Oolong has connection issues. I was gonna go ahead and add the card to his hand for him, because I'm able to do that. Oh. Oh, okay, so when I'm not in charge, I can do things, but... Oh, you can see his hand, can't you?
No, I'm not paying attention. I'm making sure everything's running properly.
Okay, cool. Anyways,
Good split.
currently Oolong has a good but actually the game is kind of in an even state with both hand cards, and as we saw, Oolong kind of has preferred answers when Hammer Dragon's on board. Am I right, Oolong?
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where did that come from?
He sounds like a man.
Okay, are you coming back, or are you still having connection issues?
I'm about to fight.
Okay, because I was gonna say,
Wi-Fi.
because I was gonna say, it seems like the lag has kind of calmed down enough to where I can possibly play for you. Worst comes to worst. Do I need?
Sorry, man, just a magnet of bad fortune.
So, are you good, or do I need to calm, or do I need to play for you for a hot second?
No, I need to do these moves myself. I have a feeling I know what's coming.
Okay then.
You mean double Hammer Dragon? Wait, how do you know what's in my hand?
Huh? What?
Oh, no, he doesn't know what's in your hand, but I know what's in your hand.
And I have a strong feeling about something.
Okay, well, hopefully when you come in, you don't accidentally see Kitsone's hand. Again, people, this was supposed to be a day where all of us get to play more than one game, but sadly the universe is clearly against me. Okay, I'll promote you as you look at your hand.
I drew already, correct?
Yeah, that far card on your left, on your right is your draw.
I summon the Dark Demon Rider.
Okay, come on,
Oh
promote.
no.
And I use this effect to add to my hand.
There we go.
As soon as we get to it.
Okay.
The Dark Demon Rider.
He's adding more cards, using effects to search and add power. We saw this play earlier from Kitsone.
And I summon the Dark Demon Rider.
And he does it again.
Okay. Hey, who's watching? Welcome. You having fun yet?
Okay, damage trigger.
I know Oolong's not having fun.
Unfair deal. Is that an unfair deal or Shadow Blaze? I'm currently blinded. That's an unfair
That's
deal.
unfair.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Well, I feel like I shouldn't attack just yet, so I'll pass the turn.
You don't want to play the third Demon Rider just in case?
I would.
I'll play the third Demon Rider, then I pass the turn.
So now his
really
whole
can't-
board has 150.
Yeah, no. These are just all Dark Demon Riders, and I don't know what's going on here. It's just a glitch in the system. I blame
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass my turn.
Alright.
You need to hit me. You can't win this fight unless you hit me.
I can use the skill of one of my Dark Demon Riders.
I mean, you're not wrong. He's closer to losing by song out than you are, so at some point he does actually have to hit you.
Alright, I will soon now. Okay, search for a Dark Demon Rider.
At some point you actually have to.
I will at some point go Dark Demon Rider.
If he banishes a Tyrus, I'll laugh.
The squads are here.
I would love to see that.
The 4 Demon Riders of the Apocalypse. Oh, he's
Okay,
has
that's
a
actually
good
pretty good. That's actually pretty good.
Okay, so slowly but surely his Banazon has become a threat to where if he does draw Tyrus and we can show off this deck's gimmick, or the song's gimmick, we can actually see what it can do.
Thankfully, the backup plan is just Dark Demon Rider beatdown.
Which is currently happening. So all of his creatures now have 200 power each. So, cool.
Alright, 200.
Okay.
Dragon Rider? Oh, of course, a Dragon Knight versus a Demon Knight. Clearly the Dragon Knight lost.
200.
Shield Guard Dragon.
Shield Guard Dragon.
200. 200.
You trigger. Let's recover, cause... it doesn't matter. Which one should I heal? Which one should I heal, chat?
Chat says level 1.
Yep.
Okay. And with that, the turn is over. So, Oolong has pulled back the advantage, but at the same time has... Actually, he's kind of gotten closer to the song out plan. Kind of.
Alright, standing draw. Hey, now.
Well, now it's time to see where this goes.
Hey, now. But do I do the thing? Nah, let's just play the zone and pass the turn.
So Strength of Arezon is played with it. If he wants to, he can pay 1 and give all of his creatures plus 50 power for the turn. Pretty much what Hammer Dragon's skill does, but for all of his creatures, making more numbers possible and for a lot deadlier threats when he attacks. But with nothing on his board and him passing the turn, Oolong seems to be in the better situation.
At my turn. Alright, start phase, draw phase,
There you go.
stand-up phase. When I eventually get to it,
Cure.
Ritual Darkness.
Oh, okay. I mean,
What is Ritual?
you could try to thin for it.
It's a blank card. I know what Ritual of Darkness does. When you enter black magic, you drop and draw, but still, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Okay, so, but I just paid 2 to banish the top 4.
Is it worth it?
No.
That's fair.
Go Dark Demon Rider for 200.
And there's another Revan.
That's 2 weapons now, that's 2 down. Dark Demon Rider attacks for 200.
Crimson Draco Kid.
200.
Fire Blast.
200.
Safeguard.
Okay, so we finally get to see a safe. Okay, so 2 things. We finally get to see a safeguard go off. So actually, no.
What do you mean?
Sorry, we saw one last game.
I've seen it before.
My bad. So as seen last game and in this game, safeguards. Where did the safeguard? Oh yeah, there it goes. The safeguard nullifies the attack no matter how powerful it is. But also to note the damage trigger for Fire Blast. It's this song kind of has the Arezon kind of has the advantage over Drafear here because Arezon has a card that can deal damage when they play a spell, and spells are Drafear's main way of playing the game. So having a seldom hate card gives them the advantage here. But also Drafear has been locked out of spells, so yeah. Continue on. It's your turn.
You end your turn?
Yeah, in my turn.
Alright, stand and draw. Do I do the thing? Should I do the thing now? Okay, so if I do this, and this, and actually, I don't really need to use this deck, so I can do 3 of these. Then I still have enough of that.
If I get my hands on Tiresias, it's all over for guys knew it.
Yeah. I'll pay 3 for strength of Arezon. So now he's a cool 350. Cool 350 idea.
So as stated earlier, Arezon, Strength of Arezon can add 50 power to all of his creatures every time he pays 1. And right now Revan's sitting at 350 until the end of the turn.
No, I attack this Demon Rider with a gift check.
So now he has a gift check. And the attack is nullified.
Alright. Drive check. Right now. One thing. My boy! My avatar! My other half!
What do you mean you gotta have? You gotta have a Tiresias.
This conversation got so weird so quickly. Okay,
My
anyway,
turn?
continue.
Alright.
So Revan's lost his power, but in exchange, they're sitting on even power. They're sitting on even scales where Demon Rider can just blast into Revan until one of them eventually dies.
And I'm gonna blast into that. As I said, I'm gonna blast into that head with unfair deal.
So with it, okay, so.
It doesn't nullify it. It just feels good that.
Okay, if I could explain the interaction that's happening here, that'd be great. So what's happening is Oolong is declaring the spell of Unfair Deal, which would allow Kitsone to heal a card and ditch 2 cards, but Kitsone in response activating Fire Blast, allowing him to pay 2 to deal Oolong 1 damage. So Oolong takes the damage first, this damage check being a draw trigger, and now you get to draw a card. And now on top of this, Kitsone must discard 2 cards from his hand. He discards a draw trigger, and he discards a Young Guard Kid, and you get to heal a card. Which is rare, because we almost never see Unfair Deal actually get the free heal, considering typically we use it when the opponent's at 0. Your song doesn't really need anything in drop, so it doesn't really matter what you heal, but...
Yeah, I'll heal Revan.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm headed to the attack step. Go! Don't Demon Rider!
Let me flip back my damage. I'll safeguard this.
Go! Don't go Demon Rider!
Both
I'll
are
take it.
So both are
Alright,
destroyed.
both out.
So the Demon Riders are all now weaker by 50.
Go! Don't Demon Rider!
For 150.
Take it.
Damage check. Hammer Dragon.
Yes, that's this one. Go! Don't Demon Rider! No, that's the good one, but yes, that's the good one. I'm so conflicted right now.
You're so conflicted right now. Draw a trigger.
I'll draw a card.
Alright, that's the turn here.
Thanks.
Depending on what Kitsone draws, he either has the best hand or he has like one of the worst hands. Could have been better.
I love that. No, I just love that. Oh, it fills my soul with joy. You wanna see what I drew?
No, don't take me good. Just another Hammer Dragon.
Well, he'd be lying if he said no.
No! He likes me more.
So he has Hammer Dragon
Guys.
galore.
I'll activate Dragon Wings, dropping Hammer Dragons from my hand.
Hell,
To ditch 2.
you.
He kind of needs to.
Yeah, I do.
What's the call?
It's over for you.
It's
It's over for you, kid. I'm ending you next turn.
Well, I'd love to see this
I'll
happen.
play Strength of Resin 4 times. Giving my boy cool 200, so that puts him at 130.
350. 350.
And attack with the gift check.
I'd rather see my Hammer Dragon go to heck than be seen used by you. I pay 2 and activate Demonic Snare.
God.
Wow. Just wow.
I so bad.
You're such a baby.
I so badly want to clip this.
You're such a little baby.
I so badly want to clip this game for like its own exclusive video just because of what has occurred.
You're a baby. That's what you are. You're just a big baby.
I like how Kit was winning at the start of this game and suddenly is a different situation.
You're a baby.
It's your move. Yeah, it's your move.
Alright, start. Draw.
watching children argue.
Sandal.
Is this game? Are we going all in for the game?
I summon Dark Sage Sharon.
He's-
Their skill I banished the top 3 Oh, there's gonna be a Tiresias.
There's definitely gonna be a Tiresias. There's definitely gonna be a Tiresias. Heal trigger. Ritual. Yep. There we go. Well, there's one left, but to be fair, I think we're gonna 19 cards to 22.
Alright, battle, go, Dark Demon Rider.
150.
You baby.
Heal trigger. He's not out of the woods yet. He still has to survive another 3 attacks.
Go, Dark Sage Sharon.
Does he take it? Does he not take it?
Damn.
50 power, mate. As you figure out your damage zone.
I want to make it look nice.
Damage check. Strength of Arezon.
Go, Dark Demon Rider.
You baby.
Dark Demon Rider.
So plan B almost worked. The Dark Demon Rider spam. On the bright side, he's lost at least 3 heals. I would go into his drop zone to check, but I'm afraid it will lag. So it's your move, Kit.
No matter.
No matter. Why won't either of you just die already?
Because I don't want to die.
Well,
He's out of hammers, right?
yeah, he's out of hammer. Yeah,
Alright, he's out of hammers. Great.
all 4 are in drop zone. So, well, except the one that's in damage. The other 3 are in drop.
It was hard work coming here, but I did it. I saved him. Oh, come on!
I'm not doing
So we went from Kit having the song advantage to him immediately having the disadvantage. It's draw 2, isn't it? Not draw 1? Yeah.
I'm just hoping you're done.
So he's still going.
I mean, this is good. All. Alright, why not? Let's have some fun.
Plays another Dragon Wings. He ditches something to draw 2 cards. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we're doing the play. We're doing it.
Okay, at this point, Oolong, all you have to do is just stall him. Or, you know, draw Tyrus. If you draw Tyrus, you win. If you draw Tiresias, you just win the game automatically. And he's going for the rush.
Actually, right now this looks more presentable.
Strength of
Why
it.
go after Rick fails on 9 times?
It's like you can read my mind.
So, all of his creatures gain 9 times. He gains plus 450 power. So, Crimson Draco Kid's at 550. Actually, all of his creatures are at 550, but thanks to Draco Kid of the Flaming Fist skill, when it attacks, it'll be at 600. So he has 2 creatures at 600 and 1 at 550.
So,
Alright, I will attack your Demon Rider.
Just lets it happen, okay.
I'll take.
Wait,
no.
he has to take the damage. He has to take the damage first. Okay, Shadow Blades. Damage check.
And another one.
Sharon. Demon Rider. It's time to top deck.
the tables are turned.
Yeah, you were winning about 5 seconds ago.
But you know, a truly powerful fighter can manifest the very card he needs.
I'm watching too.
Alright. Start. Alright, let's do this. Draw!
I was gonna say, if you top deck, I will legitimately walk away.
Okay.
Sharon Sands. Damn it, I'm not strong. Okay, I'm
You really do have to top deck here.
Pass the turn.
For the record, even if this lags the hell out of the computer, just showing off what's in his banish zone to where if he does see Tiresias, he has game. Actually, I should have just asked you to spread it out.
Alright, we
Don't.
got 2 unfair deals.
Yeah, he's got 2 unfair deals. He's got a Shadow Blades, a Dark Exchange. Pretty much he has everything he needs to win except for the card that allows him to win.
And I'm down 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, on the bright side, you could take 3 of these and you'll be fine.
Attack. You shouldn't.
Oh god. Oh, I don't know what this is.
I want to
Hey,
leave.
thank you.
Okay, the situation here is if you don't draw it, you just lose. So
I believe in the heart of the cards.
do you just scoop because you can't win?
I like this. I'm pretty sure you can't stop both of these.
He can't.
Go Choco. Go Choco. Now, there's actually a third way of losing the game in Thera.
What's the third way?
There's actually a third way of losing in Thera.
What is it?
The self-destruction route.
I mean, hold up. It can still come down to damage looping. We're both at 9 damage.
That too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he could very much.
Let's do this.
You know, this is actually a good idea.
You and me against the world. Let's go. The final showdown.
This game has resorted to this.
The final showdown.
Just swing, please. End my
Alright,
supper.
I gotta do the math. Just get this 1 in my hand. How many on the deck?
I think either 2 or 3. I don't remember which song has 3 damage and which song has 2.
Okay, this time has 2 that I'm actually dead because there's another one in my bandage.
So, but if it, well, let's pray. I'm not gonna check until after. So
Okay, let's do this.
it's time to gamble everything on a win.
Young Dark Wizard. Shoko attacks directly into Crimson Draco Kid.
It's good that you think I'll let you die that easily.
Once again, young Dark Wizard Choco. There's no chance, there's no chance.
I'm not gonna lie, he couldn't have defended that turn that you went all in and he pulled double heals. If you had played that last Choco, you would have won.
Damn it, you're right.
Were you just,
No,
were you?
I'm not gonna upload my damage because
You're just gonna pay it.
wasted my time.
Yeah, so he's gonna pay them all again. So 600.
Alright, let's do this. The final showdown. Now or never. Do or die. Life and death.
I want to be clear. That's the only damage trigger Kit has seen the entire game. So if anything, he has an equal chance of seeing his.
Alright, damage check. You know what? I'm gonna do this blindfolded. Alright, where's my deck?
Your hand's actually over it. Your hand's actually over.
Yeah,
Your hand was
yeah, right.
perfectly over it. Yeah, there you go.
Did I have the code?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's impossible. Okay, you can unblindfold yourself now. It's another damage check.
Wait, hold up.
Damn it.
Would it be a damage check?
How close would it have been?
I have no damage left.
Okay, so that's the song that has 2. Okay, how close was Tyrus?
4.
What was my damages? It was a heal, there was a damage. Oh, I had 1 left.
Yeah, well, like I said, you had seen only 1 the entire game. Yeah, so Kit won. He got revenge. That was actually a really close game, though, in the dumbest way possible. I like how we all got hyped for the damage trigger plan. Okay, well, I guess you two get to go again since I clearly can't.
That was fun as hell.
It was so stupid. It was the funniest thing in the world, and it was so dumb too. Okay, so you guys going again?
Alright, well, now this deck is up and running.
So we can't use Drafear anymore. So Arezon, Lagrow, Saron, and Lyrica.
Let me get this. Let me just take out Shoji's card.
So basically, whatever 2 end up not there. And you know, I'll play in the last game since I got screwed over. Even if it lags like hell, I'll play in the last game because I really want to play.
Alright, let's do this. My Destiny draw BS didn't work, so I'll definitely draw my ideal deck.
I'll draw mine.
Arezon.
We're doing this again.
Hey, I actually love this deck.
Can we can I veto this?
Why?
On the simple reason we've already done this match.
Alright.
So that automatically tells you what the other one has.
Wait, what did you get?
He got Ica.
So this is our new matchup.
Yeah, so no, just because I don't want there to be that. I was fine
Our
with
final
the...
matchup is going to be blue versus yellow.
So we have...
You get yellow because I haven't used them, so I'll use blue too.
Wait, so am I not using Saron?
You are. I'm just trying to figure out the last matchup.
We'll just shuffle those and whichever one you end up with.
Okay. Come on, Hammer Dragon. Come to me.
I don't know where you
Come
put
on,
this.
Dragon. Be my boy. Tell him to screw off.
Move.
You were my original ace. Hell, I even made you my ace before Steve did.
No, you didn't.
Well, in my mind, I did.
Your mind, you did. Okay.
I was the first one in the real life TCG that made Hammer my main.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you're right. But Steve did it before you did. Steve did it before it was cool. Anyways, would you... Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this head actually. I'm only getting one of them.
Can you move the 2 character cards right here off to the side to wherever they were before? No, these 2.
I'm just gonna move these.
Okay.
Everyone who's watching has no idea who Steve is.
So I guess I'll highlight this while you 2 casually fight it out. Steve, as we said earlier, that there was an anime where Oolong's the writing consultant. I'm the main writer on. Steve is... When you compare to characters like Hiro Kamado, Aika Manami, Shoji Yurei, Kiyoshi Mikado, and Hayate Yutaka, hell yeah, I remembered all their full names, but when you compare to characters that actually sound like anime character names, and then you have Steve, who is like, also he doesn't, compared to the other characters who also have anime hair, and then Steve doesn't have anime hair, and just literally has the most normal clothing in the world, and the most normalized name in the world, you would think that, you guys can play while I'm talking about this, what's it called? You would think that Steve is not a good character, but Steve is one of my favorite characters, and his ace is Hammer Dragon, and it's just a very funny thing. He's probably the most competitively viable character in there by long shots. Anyways, continue.
I picked Tails.
I don't care.
I like how you...
You're going first, my guy.
I like how you patiently... Why is it with it being Tails every time, too? What is it... sorry. I like how you patiently waited for me to finish talking about my favorite character before you actually started the game.
No, it's really come open. Or no turn. To the draw.
Okay, so someone's turn.
Look who's...
Yeah! I actually tried it. Just on the Kristen's thing. Draw 2 cards to my deck. I'm sorry. Levi, draw!
I wanna let this be clear.
I can't really see any of your codes.
I wanna let this be... Oh, so he just got a Crimson Strength, aka he can get half the power his Actually, Kit, leave the game, come back. But, because maybe that's what's happening. But, while we wait for that to happen, he goes the entirety of the last game without seeing a single copy of Tiresias. And then what is the first thing he draws?
My ace.
No, Kit, well, I was gonna say leave the game. Don't shuffle.
I just didn't want to my hand.
I'm a gentleman. I'm a man of honor, like some people I know.
Hey.
Because I was going to you.
Oh, I assumed it was referring to me. That felt like it was a direct shot to me.
I know other people in my life.
Smack.
Okay.
Oh, you best not be talking smack.
Okay, let me promote you real quickly so you can draw your card. Do you see your hand now?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
See the codes.
Got you. Do you see the cards in his drop zone too? Okay, so it's just that. Okay, cool.
I passed the turn.
Okay, wait, not to spoil it, but my lag has stopped. I think that may have been what the problem was, that everyone was experiencing it. Okay, so when we play the end game... that may have actually fixed... I'll check constantly, but if that was the only reason it was lagging, I'll laugh. Oh, no, there it is. Continue the game. Continue the game.
It's over for you. It's over for you. The match has already been decided. Fate has responded to me.
Okay, are you done BSing?
I am the true
wins, my guy.
Oh my god.
Wins. Know the top 2, then draw the top 2.
He sees Safeguard, I believe, or Childlike Wrath, and he sees a Lonely Spectre. He draws 2 cards. Oh, nope, the lag has come back. Okay, so it's just a temporary thing. Oh, I had enjoyed it while it lasted.
For the fun of it, I'll summon Childlike Wrath and attack.
You fool! You fell for my trap! I take this.
You fell for my
Cheers,
It's your turn. Good.
Alright, draw. Now anyway, as I was saying, fool! You fell for my trap! I summon the strongest creature in this song! Go! Hammer Dragon!
Yeah, let's ignore
That's a
the
lie.
let's ignore the actual ace of the song who outpowers him and focus more on the fact that he's your ace.
I summon the Crimson Draco Kid! Go! Crimson Draco Kid attack Childlike Wrath!
Excuse me. Okay.
The Hammer Dragon attacks is directly on the gift
Wait,
check.
doesn't he have to take a damage from the... Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, I was lagging. And there's Hammer Dragon with a gift check for 150.
I gift check.
Oh, you kidding me?
Crimson Dragon weapon! Hammer Dragon's ability. Since he dealt a damage, I get to draw one card.
Okay, small
Yeah!
quote-unquote mistake here that doesn't technically matter in the situation because both players know how to play it out. Kit took the damage before Oolong did his gift check. Technically, the gift check happens in the damage. Again, we all know how to play it, so it doesn't really matter, but that is just like a heads up for rules. Okay, continue, sorry.
Alright. My turn. I draw.
There you go. Wow, okay, I just the fact that your hand is descending... Actually, no, it's not descending, but you know what I mean.
If you could see my face right now.
If I could.
I mean, I could just send you a picture of my face right now.
I'll see it later when I...
I'm watching chat though. Can't show that.
Let's go
Nah,
for it.
I want to be anonymous. I want to be anonymous. You know what I feel? I don't want you to know me. I want to be anonymous. I want my turn.
You
Wow.
in your turn? I see. My
Dang,
turn.
pieces,
Come on, Spade. Give me 2 hammers. Oh.
So also to say just while they play it out, the reason why earlier when I was playing Saron versus Oolong, the reason why I was trying to aggro him, and at some point when I said I knew what he was doing, when I claimed later he was building up hand, is because we know Oolong to be the guy that will stockpile his hand to the next level as much as possible, so I don't let him get too high because I know I can't stop him at some point.
Crimson Draco Kid and Dragon Rider enters the field.
So Crimson Draco Kid.
That's not boding well for me.
So the Crimson Draco Kid, by paying 1 and destroying itself, can give another Crimson creature the ability to deal double the damage, or sorry, deal 2 damage at once. So if he were to pay 1 to destroy 1 Crimson Draco Kid, it could do 2 damage. That doesn't really help him here because we do the same damage regardless, but get him less attacks. But the reason it would help is, like, say for example, he had Revan on his board, and Crimson Draco couldn't hit a creature. Revan would be able to deal 2 damage, and then Dragon Rider can not work here, but basically give more numbers.
Right? Hammer Dragon attacks with a gift check.
Could you imagine if it did double the damage?
There is a card that
I
does.
couldn't. You could kill someone if you got the right cards.
There is actually a card that can do double damage, just not in trial songs.
Hammer Dragon attacks with a gift check.
How much?
150.
Fuck off.
Gift check. Fire Blast.
Oh
Go
my
Crimson
God.
Draco Kid.
Okay.
Damage check. No trigger.
Crimson Draco Kid.
Lag occurs. Damage check. No trigger.
Dragon Rider.
I see Oolong was going for that same plan I was going for earlier, weren't you, with the whole damage trigger trying to get gift check thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Fair.
Alright, stand and draw.
Well, once I got rushed down.
Are you kidding me right now?
Okay, so I think Oolong is just you have not lost a game today, have you, Oolong? Oh wait, no, you literally just lost the last.
Thank you.
You literally just lost the last game. Never mind.
Alright, I'll pay 1.
Yeah, that's good.
Play Spear's Blessing.
No.
Then I'll do it again.
No.
Well, yeah, because you won the first game too,
I'll do
right?
it again.
Jeez.
No.
No, don't worry, he doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, my turn.
This feels so
Draw.
sad watching.
Ice. Alright, let me just.
Judge, he's moving his boards.
That's right. We don't got any column mechanics in this game yet.
No, we don't. So it's legal, I guess.
For now.
Yeah.
I summon Crimson Dragon Weapon out of obligation.
Out of obligation, he says.
I'm sorry, I just have to, alright? That's all it is. I just have to.
Yeah, it's only the song's ace creature, you know, not hammer dragon. It's fine. I guess.
Revan's just a beast stick. Hammers can also be a beast stick and get me hand cards at the same time.
Yeah, but hammer also costs pay to do that, so.
Excuse me, so does Revan.
Okay, yeah, but Revan's inherently stronger in terms of numbers.
I'll see it when I believe it.
What do you mean you see it? It's literally the base power. 200 versus 150.
I'll see it when I believe it.
Okay, whatever.
Go, Hammer Dragon will gift check.
Okay. Wait, no.
Damn you! Shield God Dragon.
Says the man that was cock blocking him 24/7 last game.
Crimson Dragon Revan.
I'll take it.
Damage check. Clustered Phantoms.
Dragon Rider.
100. Clustered Phantoms.
Crimson Draco Kid.
100.
Crimson Draco Kid. Thank God I'm not facing Ruin Maker right now.
Hey!
Finally!
Hey!
Wait,
Hey!
what's in your?
Hey, we can do some stuff.
Yeah, finally. Do you have anything good in your? I would check your draws. I was gonna lag like hell. Do you have anything good in there?
No.
So this is what happens when you don't draw creatures with Saron. You lose, essentially.
I end my turn.
Wait, do you not have any? Wait, do you not have a single creature in there?
Not well, summoning.
What's in your drop zone that you could call?
I have Clustered Phantoms, a Safeguard, Childlike Graph, and that's it.
Wow, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that entire... Yeah, you have no good options.
No!
Well, you have good options if you didn't have a full board of creatures, but...
Okay, I activate Crimson Strength.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
By discarding one card, I can reveal a creature from my hand and add half its power to a creature on my board. I show Shield God Dragon, and I give 150 power to, you guessed it, Hammer Dragon!
So this is to show it off. Crimson Strength, like it says, gives half power. But Shield Guard Dragon over here. So he's the one example we were talking about earlier, where he's a level 3 with a shield icon instead of a gift icon. And as his skill reads, he cannot be called and can only be used as a guardian. But in his defense, though, he has a higher base power, even compared to Revan. So yeah. Also, because we haven't gotten to show off Revan's skill at all, and we're probably not going to use Revan until later, because I think we're going to prioritize Tiresias. Revan, by paying 2 and ditching 1, you can basically do what Crimson Strength does, but instead of giving half the power, it gives the full power. So if you were to use Revan's skill on Shield Guard, it would give 300. I'm only explaining this because I don't think we're going to use Revan. I think we all agree that we should give Tiresias one more chance to show up.
Alright, Hammer Dragon attacks for 300 with a gift check.
No.
Damn you!
Safeguard.
Crimson Draco Kid.
No trigger.
Alright, fine. I'll guess out of obligation I'll attack with Revan last.
Out of obligation.
Dragon Rider.
100 power. You can block this.
No, I'm just doing mental math. Alright, screw it.
Yeah, he's giving up on winning because he really can't now.
Crimson Draco Kid.
Betting on one card.
That's fair.
Crimson Draco Kid.
Revan attacks.
Finally, Crimson Dragon Revan.
Out of obligation. Damage check. Hey, it's a damage. He can do it! He can damage trigger loop! Okay, well. So, Revan won because one side
My draw for turn.
just bricked.
I could have done shit. I could have done shit.
So,
Hammer Dragon responded to my cause. We are bounded together by fate. We are each other's half. He is my flame.
what? What?
Alright, what other card game nonsense can I spread off?
Oh my god.
I mean, we can
He is my
continue.
avatar.
He's your buddy. Okay, we can
He's
stop.
my vanguard.
Okay, we can stop the BS now.
He's your dual spirit.
He's my astral.
He's your Aibo, aka according to the abridged Japanese wiki. Anyways, okay, so clean up the table, and then Aika versus Kiyoshi, and then after that we show off the surprise once, and I'll play in that match just cause, and I'll play Tiresias.
I have been playing non-stop.
Yeah, so in the last game, essentially, you can shoot. Actually, no matter what, considering lag might happen, you might have to play regardless.
God damn, I've been playing non-stop.
Remember, guys, in our defense, this wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to be us equally playing, but because lag occurred, it's pretty much been the Oolong show. I mean, we do call you.
No, one of us has to use. Alright, so, Dev, you want Kiyoshi or you want Aika?
Oh. Let's go with Heaven.
Crap. The deck I'm the worst with.
Well, let's see how this goes. Also, what do you mean the one you're worse with? You destroyed me earlier.
Then you destroyed me.
When did I destroy you?
Wait, did I lose that game? The one where we knew when I used Construct or Combine?
No, you won because you saw a damage trigger on while I was at 9. So you didn't. So you
I
only.
didn't win. I lost that one. So I only lost one game so far?
Yeah, you only lost one game so far.
Dude, we won that game together. Stealing all the credit. Oh my god.
Yes, because you had a choice in whether or not to take those attacks and eventually see the damage trigger.
I can't believe you Oolong. Yeah, I thought we had something.
There
You
you go.
said, oh dear God.
Oh dear God, is right. Don't forget to shuffle.
How many things do you just play? Okay, I'm gonna shuffle because I have a shuffle here, but I just want to check the cost real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
And I know what deck I'm going against, so this is actually gonna be really good.
So for the record, after this match, I'm gonna be playing Tiresias since those two have already played, and it might as well make all of us play it. And then and then whoever I'm fighting against will use our special surprise.
Alright. I picked Tails again.
Because it's gonna be heads for
Tails
once.
never fails.
There's no way it's not gonna be heads after 3 rounds of straight tails.
Are you sure about that?
I'm confident in that. Okay, I give up. Clearly, Oolong has divine intervention.
The one time I picked heads, it was Tails, so I just been going Tails now.
Well, yeah, that's fair. So, are you...
No, it's really scribble open. Alright, I go first.
Alright, my guy.
Okay, and now I actually don't have to use this card. Extra funds.
So again, he doesn't have to pay the maintenance cost, because there is no maintenance cost, and there's no on-place effect either.
Your turn.
Alright. I draw.
Also, while
I
these...
can,
You go
but
first?
should I?
While Kitsone makes his decision, I will say this. Thank you to all of you that have been currently watching so far. It has been a pleasure to have all of you here, especially with the people that we talked to in chat. It's great. Thank you for all the support you have given us. The stream still has, I think, 30... At most 45 minutes, but the stream has 30 to 45 minutes left, and I'm just saying we enjoyed you guys being here, so thank you so much.
I think with people watching right now, I haven't been able to check recently.
There are, or at least from my side. I'm assuming...
How many viewers do we have?
For my side, 2.
I have two people.
The YouTube channel, right?
Mhm.
On the YouTube page.
Yeah, on my YouTube. And then for Twitch, I don't know how many.
I have 2 people watching.
So we got 4.
Well, I'm one on both, so...
I am also watching my stream.
No, but it doesn't count you, though, when you watch your stream, so... Anyways, continue.
Currently, I'm half our viewers.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's a half of you.
Anyways, attack.
Right, attack.
Because I'm also we're posting this, so...
No God, though.
Attack you again.
No good.
I end my turn.
Alright, my turn. Draw. Pass the turn.
Jeez.
Alright. I draw.
You have plan A, B, and C in your hand, don't you, Log?
I call.
Yeah, don't get twisty.
I call.
100, that one gets 50.
And Kitsone is getting revenge with his attacks. One at a time, please.
Ah, I got this. I'll take them all.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
And I am done.
it's your move.
You fool! You fell for the trap!
You fell for my trap!
I activate extra funds ability. So when I activate my combat ability, I get to draw an additional card. Now, you ready for this? I summon. Wait, let me do some quick math. So I do use commandos too. I summon 2 construction droids.
Construction droid skill.
And I want to activate that. That is a scrap pot. Yep. To combine
Oh my
them
god. And he's
into.
the only level 2 in that song, Mender Droid. Again, if you guys want to see what these songs look like in their entirety, there are the Trial Songs overview for all of them up on both the Ezel channel and the Thera channel, so go watch any of them.
And if the extra funds gain, I get to draw 1 card.
That's helpful.
Yes! Okay, since I only summoned 2, thank God I summoned the third one. Go! Spare parts! And after that, use Mender Droids combined to pay 2, killing both himself and spare parts to summon the 8th creature of this song.
And somehow
Go! Ruin Maker Droids!
And
with the skill of spare parts and extra funds, I draw 2 cards. And with Ruin Maker, he blows up your entire board.
Jesus. You say it with such passion, too.
Ruin Maker! Attack! Go! War of Ruin with a gift check!
You are never this
Trigger!
The bites.
You are never this
Metal.
You are never this energetic when we play, and yet for some reason you're so hype. God, I love this.
That really do bite.
So Ace V. Oh, by the way, while these two continue to make their moves, Michael and Ruin Maker are the inherently strongest aces in the game currently, both at 250 power each. But Ruin Maker being able to board nuke kind of turned the tables in Oolong's favor.
I am my turn.
It's my turn.
So stupid.
Draw. Go, Ruin Maker attacks you directly.
Oh well, you got discard fodder now.
I don't think he even has anything that can make me discard.
No, he doesn't.
I draw.
At some point, you just gotta start filtering. If you're wondering what he's debating on, it's this.
It is what I'm debating on.
Okay, thankfully, in case he brings out a couple dozen Michaels, I do have a backup plan for that.
You have a backup plan for the Michael spam. Oh, that's past the turn declaration. Have I ever heard one?
Pass turn, alright. Stand. Hoorah! Go, Ruin Maker, draw for gift check.
Oh, damage trigger. So he takes one.
thanks.
Damage trigger! Okay, the damage trigger loop ensues! Oh, okay, we didn't get to continue it. Never mind. What is with you today? It's like you brought your A game to it, but then cursed our sides.
Why am I just bad at the game?
Okay, if it was no, it's happening. It happened to me too earlier. Remember, like where our hand was so good for the opening, and then one singular counter screwed us over. It's happening again.
I draw.
I think you kind of just have to gamble on like the skills of your cards, because I think that's the only choice. Yes, that is a reference.
Might as well.
So time to pray that he flips over a Michael. Well, you gotta call that one. It's up until you can summon a special. So that sentence made little to no sense. So there goes patience. On the bright side, you can pacify and just keep Ruin Maker at bay.
Yeah, for the time being.
So paying.
Something. It's not much, but it's something.
So like earlier, he's paying 2 to basically prevent Roommaker from swinging for a turn. And no responsibilities.
My turn. They can still stand. Oh, no.
So you're gonna be able to. So you can summon 3 level 1s this turn. Or 4
Maybe
level.
4 level 1s?
Yeah, 4 level 1s. For the record, Kit, you know this doesn't count as your normal summon, right? Because it was special summon.
I do.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're aware of that.
I was placing it on the field.
Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Roommaker.
that ice I can't attack with Roommaker.
Yeah, Roommaker can't swing. However, you do have Plan B that I know is in your hand.
Extra fun second skill and extra combine draw.
Okay, here it goes.
Okay, construction. Construction.
Don't you have 2 scrap metals and drop 2?
Yeah, actually, I just keep this construction for later then.
Sorry about this, Kit.
Alright.
What are you doing to me?
So he
What are you
pays.
doing?
So by using Construction Droid and Scrap Metal, he bot decks the Scrap Metal, destroys Construction Droid to special summon out the only level 2 construct in a song, Mender Droid.
There's 2 many droids left.
And
Keep that. Okay, now I shuffle.
and then because there's a Scrap Metal still in drop zone, and he has 2. Oh, don't forget to draw a card, by the way, from your rune.
And scrap metal 2 electric boogaloo.
So now it gets sent to the drop. So now it gets sent to bottom, and he pays 2 to destroy Mender Droid, and now he gets another Ruin Maker on board.
And Lord, I have Hyper Droid right about now.
If you did have Hyper Droid, you would be set up so perfectly for it. Hyper Droid is a card you guys will not know for a while because it does not get released till set 2. Don't forget to draw. Oh, you did draw another card. Okay, there you go.
I call scrap metal because I only normal summon 1 level 1.
And that means you can summon another level 1 if you want to. For pressure. Is it worth it to push him higher?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is
Oh,
it?
I swear. I swear to God. All things that are holy up in heaven. I swear to God.
I
Boom.
still construction droid by all uses effect. Okay, we make us have some gift check.
No good.
Imitator droid.
Ito.
Scrap metal.
Patience.
Construction.
I no longer have patience for you.
Wow.
I'm sorry, kid.
See, the worst part is, too, if this was a set 1 card, so you could actually bring that out from the damage zone, but it's not. Man, that's horrible. Okay, so basically what has happened with well, hey, at least we got to show it off in Oolong's game with it earlier.
No.
Get it?
Wow, it's gotta suck, man. I mean, you got those cards, which is helpful, I guess. Makes you feel better.
Day 2, I get to draw 2, and...
You want a discard one?
After he draws his... I'll go ahead and get his hand cards for him while he figures out his life. Here's your first card. Here's your second card.
You want a discard one to allow me to draw one? You want this card one? Otherwise, you gotta get to draw. But you're a virtuous man, I know. Your kindness knows no bounds, right?
Okay. Boo. Boo. To quote, you know, of course, you deserve to die for that joke alone, right?
Yes, I do.
I was waiting for you to say totally worth it. I mean, you can turn this around, Kit. You kind of can. Yeah, there you go. So,
Some more stuff.
So as we talked about earlier, Virtue of Charity can use her ability more than once. Wow.
Oh dear God.
So if you pay 4, all of them will get 200. You have to pay 4 if you want them to be able to Kamikaze Ruin Maker. Okay, well, all of them get hit into Ruin Maker.
Dear God.
But they're all even. They're all even though, so 50, yep. First.
Attack Ruin Maker.
And this is what happens when Oolong gets to stockpile cards. This is what happens when Oolong gets to This is such a sad game. This is such a sad.
That's what I want there, kid. It'll be a shame if I tell you what happened to it.
You can't do it again. Oh wait, yes you can if you don't. Okay,
Oh,
now you can't do it again.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
You were so close to doing it for a third. Actually, you still. You were so close.
Like, I still do some combining action.
That's true. Which effect
I
did
picked the draw skill.
they pick the draw skill? What is with you in drawing?
I use constructions combine, kamikaze.
In order to bring out Mendodroid? Do you have a
Really,
Mendodroid?
it's the only level 3 in this deck, right?
Yeah, it's the only level 3 in there. You can't bring out another one, sadly.
Damn it. Go, Mendodroid. Skill of extra funds. I get some extra funds.
And you get to draw a card. Just rush him since he can't really block the 50s.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll also summon Imitator Droid.
I mean, I've got triple
I should
gift
try something else and get more power.
Yeah, you should have.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Okay, battle. Imitator attacks charity for kamikaze.
That's... What?
That's what happened to it.
Okay, there you go. Oh, you're wondering what this card does, by the way, chat.
Menda attacks charity again. Let me
Damage.
get a check.
Gift check before he does his damage. Spare parts.
That one.
Damage trigger! Oh, now he can do all gift checks.
That one.
Come on, Kit, all you have to do is song out him. You got 28 cards, he's got 16, you can totally do it.
We're gonna make it. That's the gift check.
To which one?
Kindness.
Okay, go ahead and move that to drop zone for you. Charity.
And because I said we'll make attacks to the gift check.
Draw
I'll
trigger.
trigger.
Wow. So Oolong...
I wanted to nuke his board so much.
Oolong has been victorious the entire time. Jesus. So, for the record, what I meant by the fact that he had a plan A, B, and C, he had double Ruin Maker and at some point triple. But if you could pull Last Resort out from your hand, that'd be appreciated. He had access to this from the get-go, and for those of you that don't remember what this does, he could just board nuke worst case scenario in case the Michaels came down and then deal him a damage. So, Oolong, since you've been playing all day, you can either choose to not go for the last round, or you can choose to be in the last round just to say you've been playing every single match, because you did. Also, because you're the scariest one when you use Gamble, not gonna lie.
I know, you just forwarded.
Do you want to be? Oh, sorry. Well.
No,
Well, they don't know what it is. Do you want to be the one that plays or no?
I need a break.
Okay, so in that case, change colors. You go to spectator or go to something, and I'll make you game master.
I'm making my baby.
Okay, so Oolong, you're gonna have to. Whoops. So, does anyone else have Gamble saved?
I do.
Okay, you do. Get Gamble, please.
Alright. Here's the surprise of the evening, folks.
So this is our.
Newest deck from set 1.
Can someone also give me Arezon, please? The trial song, because lag is occurring on my side horribly.
What song?
Arezon. Oh, not Arezon. Sorry, it's Tiresias. I don't know why I said Arezon.
What is Tiresias? Oh, there it is.
Alright, I will just...
Okay, so I'm no longer game master. Can we delete the stuff on my side, please? That isn't a part of my stuff. So, Kit will use Gamble, our first song from set 1. A very interesting thing to say. Oh, that's what my hand looks like. Okay, anyways, a very interesting thing to say the least. See, the weird thing is, it's the first set of cards I actually fully made on my own, and that's not to say that those cards are bad, because I didn't make Gamble before everything else. but the first one, they were the first ones that got arts. And gamble is what it sounds like. It's a gamble on if they're good or not. They have potential to be good, and they get so much stronger in set 2. But as of set 1, I think we can all unanimously agree that they are the worst deck in set 1, right?
Yeah, they have yet to win a game.
Yeah, which to be fair, that's not to say that the deck is bad. It's just that it relies heavily on, and we'll see what it means. But there's a reason we were making a lot of gambling jokes earlier. Anyways, heads or tails, Kit?
It doesn't matter. I'll stick with a win.
Pick tails.
Tails.
It's gonna be heads. Hell yeah, or heads yeah. Aha, get the joke. Okay, I'll go for the clip now.
Sorry, I keep calling you the developer. Kit, sorry.
No. Time out. For that joke alone, Ezel, you're fired.
I'm ahead of you, buddy. Don't even.
Bro, he's the owner. He's
I own the copyrights, my bitch.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's just lose the guy that casually does everything.
Actually, yeah, fair point. I'm on Ezel's side.
Turco. Okay, so I'm going first.
That's my policy. Always join the winning side.
You really gotta come up with a better nickname for me.
Okay, alright. Are you guys ready?
Okay, I'll keep calling you Kit. I swear I'll remember that.
For the people that follow me on Instagram, you know that my artist is called Dev. So it's kind of fucking with me when you call me that.
Okay.
You're also the developer. You know? You're also the developer.
It's time.
It doesn't matter. It's weird.
Again, two children arguing. It's time for the final game. You guys ready?
No, I need to know that it's weird.
Knowledge release. Grimoire. Open. I'm going first. My move. Draw. Monster Caldo. Okay, for some reason nothing's going wrong yet. I'm not blind. That is 6 cards, right?
Yeah, that's 6 cards.
I passed the turn. Just to make sure, Oolong, you can see both of our hands, correct?
Yes.
Good. Okay, pass the turn. You're up.
Also, I'll let you know, I've been playing all my games differently from how I would normally play. I've been starting out my first turn consistently.
Yeah, thank you for that. So, normally Oolong, like I mentioned earlier, likes to stockpile his cards, so he will just casually skip 6 turns in a row. But because that doesn't really do a lot with the trial songs that make a very boring intro, we just chose to ask him politely to not do that. When we get more...
I was heavily considering passing 49 turns.
Okay, anyways, well, Kit considers that. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. When we eventually get set 1-7, when we start test playing it, Oolong will definitely be allowed to play more his personal style, but until then. Anyways.
So, I'm just gonna... Actually, I was considering doing this, so I'm gonna do it now. I pass.
Okay. My move. Draw. Well, there goes the table. Someone, please, reset.
I'm not true.
Not to jinx it, but it's actually not lagging right now, which is an incredible thing. I saw part of his hand, but thankfully I only remember 1 card. You still have...
Okay, if need be, I can leave. That might help things out a bit.
No, it's not going to fix it. You have still 6 cards, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
yes, so 6 cards.
Cool. So my move, draw. Okay, so I was going to do this, pass the turn. You see, the difference between me and them is I actually can't do something.
What do you mean? You can play all these.
It's not worth it, because that will come back to bite me.
But come on. Think about it.
I'll think about it. What's the call, Kit?
I think you already know.
My move?
Yeah, your move.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be the first one to break the stalemate, because apparently... Oh, thank God I can break the stalemate within a logical standpoint. You know, since the whole theme of that song is gambling, I'm gonna gamble and say screw defense where I'm going. 50. I live to regret this.
Yeah, you're fine.
Pass.
Why don't you?
Pass. Oh, by the way, Kit, while you make your move, the last game that we played with Gamble, Oolong played 4 gambles and all of them failed.
Shut up.
He played 4 gambles in a row and all of them failed. It's your move, by the way.
And the worst part is, if I just changed the order of 2 cards, one of them would have gone off.
And it would have actually made the difference. Kit, you good?
I'm just greeting cards. I'll play Hot Guesser.
Hot Guesser skill when she's played.
Oh,
Okay, so lag is also occurring, you said. So Hot Guesser, when she's played, Gamble, so as he does the skill, I'll describe what Gamble is. When a card with Gamble activates the effect, most of the time it's when it enters the field, but sometimes also on attack. The person that's playing against them sends the top card of their song to the drop zone. Oolong, can you do that for me, please? And send the top card of my song to the drop zone for me. And basically, in the case of Hot Guesser, if it's a one of two cards, it'll proc off the effect. So for Hot Guesser, if it's a spell or a trap, she'll allow Kit to draw a card, which in this case, because I sent Dread Return, draw a card. Weirdly enough, Arezon happens to be the perfect hate song against Drafear because a lot of their cards just so happen to work against spells.
yeah. And even though you used it against me way back when, I still kicked your ear.
No, you didn't. No guard, by the way. Damage check.
Yes, you did.
When? Which match?
Oh, a few years ago.
Was it during the time that you had broken cards that we had to nerf like hell?
No, that was farther back.
That was when you introduced me to it. Anyway, sorry, lag occurred. Give it a second.
I didn't have Gamble back then.
Give me a sec. Lag. Okay. Is the card you drew from Hot Guesser still in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this dies. Damage check. Well, I'm gonna need you to just handle my stuff for me, like how Kit was handling my stuff for me earlier, because clearly it's not letting me.
Look, before we continue, I must tell Kit something very important.
Okay.
Unless you already knows it. Ezel nerfed Shadow Hand.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell him that yet.
You know, I have the power to flip the table.
Yes, but then if you do that, I literally can no longer play the game. I don't know what. God dang it! It's at the top of the deck. I could have flipped it. Okay, I can't grab it. I played Dark Demon Rider. Oolong, flip the top card, please. Once I get out of the thing. Okay, flip the top card. Thank you. I add this to my hand. Yeah, shuffle and then banish 2. As I struggle. Okay, so note to self: never do this again. Or at least I'm not allowed to play ever again with Streamlabs in this open. Go Demon Rider. After those cards move, go Demon Rider, and then the song's backup plan is complete. Demon Rider Beatdown. All of them have 150 power. 150.
Wait a minute, how'd you do that?
I summoned one. I searched for the other one. I called another one, and then I drew this one last turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 150 again.
Yeah.
He damage checked a rune, by the way, called Called It. Literally, that's its name, word for word. Damage check. I was really hoping that was a Priscilla. 150.
You don't know who Priscilla is yet.
Well, I was hoping that it would have been a Priscilla so I could talk about it. There's a draw trigger. So he gets a draw card. Pass the turn. So again, as we said, Gamble likes to send a lot of stuff to drop. So it's like a pseudo mill deck.
You wanted to talk about it? Here she is.
It's a pseudo mill song, but it does not move nearly as fast to actually mill compared to the actual mill song that exists very later into the game. Continue with your turn.
Oh, damn it.
Come at me.
No, it's disappointing.
Why is it every time I play against people, they just stockpile the hand? Also, just so I don't have to go into piles later, I'm just going to move this off to the side so I can see when I have spells. Actually, wait, I'll just put them in stacks if they're not spells.
Sorry about that.
For the record, all Demon Riders have 150. Patiently wait.
Now this is a real gamble.
Okay, so Little Gambler with her skill, by paying 1, I lose my top card. If it's a creature or a rune, she'll get plus 50 power. Most of the gamble cards die to triggers. All of them pretty much have an effect where it's if they send one of 2 cards, they get the effect, but specifically one of 2 cards. In this case, it was a trap, so Little Gambler's gamble fails. And that's the other thing we need to talk about. Gambles, when they fail, they're called fail, but when their abilities actually go off fully, then they're called successful. Why did you not play Called It first? Also pay 1.
No, I had a feeling it was going to fail.
I mean, yeah, but it's a good way to set it up, though, in case you did actually succeed.
I listen to my gut.
Fair.
Alright? Leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone, Dad.
Okay. Waiting it out.
I'm reading.
Reading the card. Explains the card.
No, I had no idea. Alright. Take a chance, shall we?
Mill the top card. If it's a creature or a spell, you draw a card. If it's, and I got to discard one. If it's not, it's going to be a creature or a spell. Yep, there's a spell. Thankfully, this is why I was saving these. Go, discard fodder.
Alright, I get the draw, though.
What the heck is that?
Alright.
Oolong, I like how you're so quiet during all of this.
I'm observing.
That's fair.
Anyway, I get to check top 5 cards.
Yep.
Also, I have a bucket list of things I need to do for something in the
Ah.
background, so I'm just doing that.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Check top 5.
Which I might need your help with later, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry. Are we gonna stay in the call after this, or are we just gonna give it up for the day?
I mean, I wouldn't mind saying the call.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, you too.
Considering taking a nap.
I mean, I'm gonna stay on, because I've been up since 6, so, yeah.
My system purpose is gone now.
That's good. Wait, you had a Lucky Lassie, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just to go over class is now in session. Lucky Lassie, straight up, one of the better of the gambles, because she can get rid of, like, the strongest stuff on the board. Even if she only sends it back to hand, she definitely can make a difference in a lot of games. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that.
Do what?
I accidentally went out of tabletop on screen.
Oh, damn, they say anything important?
No. Okay, we're milling more cards thanks to Lucky Lassie. Oh, by the way, your gambles were successful earlier, which you completely forgot to mention with your all-in.
Alright.
So only Little Gambler gets the 50 because she was on board when it happened. Give me a second. Okay. Oolong, I might need your help. Nope, never mind. I got it.
Oh.
Spell. So what
Yes.
was her triggers? Spells are traps. So I'm just gonna bounce the middle one.
Thank you.
So now she's at 150. Thera is at 150. Gambler's at 200.
Alright, attack. Yeah, Demon Rider.
No Galdo. Give me a second. Damage you checky. I said damage you checky. Oolong, come back. Oolong. Thank you.
getting there.
Thank you. Damage trigger. 1 damage, please, good sir. Okay, well, there's the third Lassie.
Disappointment. Alright, attack you other Dark Demon Rider.
No guard. Damage check. Oolong, please help.
I'm back.
Yeah, just stay here if I need you. Damage check. Heal trigger. I'll recover the face down damage, which I think is a spell. Or
It's a
demonic.
purple.
Never mind. Well, it's something.
Attack again.
I still take it. Let's see a draw trigger for triple triggers. Damn it. So close.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'll end my turn then.
My move. I'm not going to draw the table because I'm afraid that I'll actually draw the table. So I'll draw normally. Drawing for turn. Okay, so I guess we're going to do this then. Shadow Blades to kill... I'll kill Lassie.
Oh, basically vanillas.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to debate on which one to kill. So I'll kill Lassie. I'll call Demon Rider. Oolong, if you don't mind, can you search for Demon Rider, please? From the song, as I quickly try to pull the one that's in my hand out from there. There we go. Okay, Demon Rider. Thank you. If you don't mind, you know the drill. Shuffle, banish. And then I'll call that other Demon Rider. And then I'll enter the attack phase, and I'll swing at your Thera for 100.
Doesn't matter.
Thera for 100.
Doesn't matter.
Pass the turn on the most interesting spectrum ever. Thank you, good sir.
I draw.
It's going to separate the spells from the rest, so I don't have to Come on, thing. Work with me here. Work with me for like 5 seconds. Please. I'm trying. Oolong, I might need you to help separate the spells.
Just tell me what you need.
Oh, no, I was just telling you to, no, just make them a separate pile from everything else. So, like, take the spells and put them in a separate
I see. It's just the Dark Exchange.
Yeah, it's just the Dark Exchanges. I was trying to set that up earlier and it failed.
Alright, let's take a chance, shall we?
It's gonna be another spell. Oh, says the man that made that same joke. Come on, thing, let me flip 1 card. Okay, Oolong, flip a card. I'm sorry I keep having you do this. It's gonna flip a spell, or it's gonna flip a Tyrus, so I still ditch one. Yeah, I still ditch one. Well, again, discard fodder for a reason. I'm not kidding, that is actually that is actually why I kept those, because I was smart enough to know this was coming.
Alright. Doing this
Also,
again,
it was
checking top 5.
Also, the gamble was successful, so automatically all your stuff gets plus 50. Also, to answer your question before... Also, to answer your question before, Kit, that is the reason why gamble keyword is a thing, so we don't have to waste the card text when it enters the field. Oh, there's Priscilla. Oh, well, I was gonna show everyone their skill, but okay.
Find out that a little bit later.
Unless I kill you before then.
Oh, you really think that's gonna happen?
No. Not with the lag in hand that I currently have. So these two have 150. Okay, Lucky Lou, pay 2. Mill the top card. If you want to use her skill, that is, okay. Oolong, come back.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Flip a card, please. Trap? Yep, I knew it.
Trap.
So you get to countercharge 1 and your gamble successful. Or you're not countercharge, you get to flip. I remember I made a keyword for that too, and I actually forgot where I put it. Because there is a keyword officially for it now.
Alright, so you two have 200, you have 150, and you have 152.
Come at me.
Attack.
Oh, whoops. Oh.
It doesn't matter.
No, go, Oolong, damage check, please. I'm not even gonna try it. Thank you, no trigger.
Attack.
No guard. Oolong, please, damage check.
Oh my god, is Gamble about to get his first win?
It, it probably will, just because like, I don't have the materials to come back from this. No guard. Damage check. No trigger.
Do that again, please.
Damage check. No trigger. Okay, well, time to see where this plane goes. Draw, monster called, please actually draw. I said please actually draw. Oolong. Thank you. Okay, what's the call? Okay, I guess we're doing this. Go, the only one of us that managed to draw, and of course is going to be in the game that I lose. Wizard of the Dark Arts, Tiresias. Wizard of the Dark Arts, Tiresias. Thank you. Pay 1. Run me through what's in my drop zone, please. Oolong?
What?
Run me through what's in my drop zone, please.
2 spells? Okay. You got Dread Return.
Okay.
1 Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And that's it.
Shadow Blades and Dread Return, please. And now, chat, after 3 hours, we finally get to see what this card can do. By paying 1, I enter the state of Black Magic. So Black Magic allows you to use spells from your Banish Zone. We have been waiting the entire stream to do this. So, Shadow Blade.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, you're gonna nullify. You're either gonna nullify the ability or you're gonna make it free. Okay. Okay, whoops, I moved the Banish Zone somewhere. If you don't mind,
Yeah.
can you put that back?
In,
No, not the trap, the Banish Zone
yeah,
card.
no, you took my code.
Yeah, I know. Grab it from the back. I think because I think it spawned towards the back. Is that it? Yep. Okay, anyways, continue to do your pay. So either the effect is free, or yeah, either the effect is free or the ability is nullified. What's the one that nullifies it? Okay, what?
If it is a creature, or trap negate their activation if
Well,
your opponent...
it was a trigger, so automatically the ability's free. And then I will pay the 2 to activate Shadow Blaze from my Banish Zone, as I struggle to do so. And because I'm in black magic, we didn't get to show us over there. Oolong, come back, please.
Hi.
I'm going to need you to grab the Shadow Blaze in my Banish Zone.
Oh, the damage?
Actually, no, don't grab Shadow Blaze. Instead, I'll just do this. I'll pay Dread Return. Because Dread Return, I'll get 50 power to Tiresias. Then your entire board gets bounced back to your hand.
Wait. You playing Dread Return?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the board was lost. Give it.
No, serious, see?
I'm actually lagging, so I don't see it. I have this. Anyways, finishing it. Okay, Dread Return. Using it to bounce your board to your hand after giving 50 power to Tyrus. For those of you wondering why I'm only taking such a big gamble, it's literally because like there's kind of no choice within the logical matter. Go Unfair Deal. You get to heal 1 and you got to discard 2. And then when he's done figuring that out, I'll gift check with Tiresias. Take it or guard it. Oolong, gift check for me, please.
Gift check.
Damage trigger! 1 damage. Yay, thank you. Pass the turn, good sir. You're up. I mean, I pretty much lost. I've given him a free Lucky Lassie who's almost guaranteed to go off because all of my Sharons are still in deck. 2 of my Chocos are still in deck. 2 of the Tiresias are still in deck. So what, that's 8, I think? Yeah, that's 8 creatures still in deck. And she procs off of... Oh, no, she procs off of spells and traps. Well, I still have 3 of the Demonic Snares in deck, and most of my spells are still in deck. So he'll probably still hit it. Actually, no, I just named half of my deck as not spells. So half of my deck is targets, half of my deck isn't. So it really comes down to actual gambling luck. He could also just win by Song Out. He's close enough to where he could just stall me.
Sorry, I had to enter a message.
No, you're good.
Wait. No, my phone can still make it to the end of the stream.
The stream.
I was not listening at all.
I was basically saying that you could just okay, half of my song is targets for Lassie, the other half isn't. But also in the sense of you could just afford to song me out at this point. You literally have enough gamble cards to sit this one out. As long as you can defend.
Wait, hold up. Rewind. Shut up. Alright, let's first play this.
Paying 2.
Yeah. Pay
Okay.
2 if it's a... Wait, creature trap or what?
Give a second.
Or trigger.
Give me a second.
Trap or trigger.
Oolong, please, gamble. Trap. Does it proc? It does.
It does.
So you flip a card over and then it's at 150.
Now, we're playing this.
Creature
Paying 1. If it's a...
or rune. Creature or rune.
Creature or rune.
Flip a card, please, Oolong. I've just given up on trying to do it without help. Yep, there's the Sharon.
Yeah.
So both are at 200.
I can't do any more gambling tonight, so my mom said I can't. She doesn't want me to.
Guard.
Back with gift.
Still guarding.
We can go with the rat. That's a pretty good card to grab. Now we just swing.
Guard. Okay, well, time to fix this problem.
That's my turn.
Simply because death is coming for me either way, and I think this is kind of like my only out to it. Ooh, I remember earlier where you wanted me to play that one card.
Oh, one card, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Well, now I have to. Go Ritual of Darkness. Skill of Tiresias. I pay 1 to enter the state of black magic. Would you like to counter kit?
Hold up. Zooland. Shit.
Oolong, if you don't mind, can you flip for me, please?
Flip what?
Flip top card for gamble.
Creature trap. It's negated.
It's a trigger, so it gets to go off for free. So thank you for the free pay. No
problem.
I pay 2. Can you also help me search for Shadow Blades in my banish zone, please? Oh wait, no, not yet, because I remember my spell has to trigger first, my rune. So I drop and draw, or is it draw and drop? I draw and drop. You guys have me confused because you always do the drop first for some reason.
Because we know what we're discarding.
Well, yeah, but the one card you can draw makes the difference. Okay, well, it would have discarded the same thing anyways. Okay, ditching this. I'll then pay 1 to use Unfair Deal, forcing you to heal a card and take and discard 2. I'm discarding Unfair Deal for the cost of the room, but I'm also playing an Unfair Deal for my hand. There you go.
Let's drop this and that.
This is so much stressful when you actually have to like battle with the lag for supremacy. Then I will pay the 2 to play Shadow Blades. Oolong, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I know.
From the banish zone. Yep, and then we both know who I'm hitting. And with that, I'll enter the battle phase. For those of you that don't know, earlier when we used Shadow Blades, we saw that it only destroyed 1 creature. But when you're in Black Magic, the state, you can destroy an additional creature. So then I'll enter the attack phase and swing with a gift check. Was that a yes? Or
No.
Oolong, can you flip my top card, please? It's gonna be Sharon. Or it's gonna be Tiresias. Okay, so Tiresias dies sadly, but I do still get my gift check. Yeah. So that was the gamble. So Tiresias dies, and then I get my gift check. Yeah. Gift check being.
Sharon.
I knew Sharon was somewhere near the top. Okay, so past the turn, Kit's rune is destroyed automatically.
Yep. I can't pay for its cost, so...
And that's the importance of maintenance costs, and pretty much what every song gets access to at the start of set 1. Where you get a powerful rune, but it dies at the start of your next turn if you can't pay for it.
Alright.
Priscilla, finally!
Money.
So, Priscilla's skill...
Thing?
So Priscilla is one of the special gamble cards where her gamble doesn't work based off of one of 2 cards being sent to drop zone, but however based off of what is sent to drop zone. So if it's a creature, if it's a creature, Kit can draw 2. If it's a spell, I ditch 2. If it's a trap, I take 2 damage. If it's a rune, he heals 2. The only real good one for me here would be him healing 2, but it doesn't really matter. I lose anyways. Creature. So what was that one you draw 2? I think so.
Creature, I draw 2.
Yeah. So draw your 2 cards.
Thank you, I will. Hey, pretty good cards.
So I'm definitely going to lose by Song Out, and I'm half tempted to make that happen on my own.
Heck.
Gift check? Yeah.
It's a gift.
No guard.
Gift check.
Okay.
Hey!
Oolong, damage check me, please. Oolong.
That's my move.
Oolong, damage check.
There you go.
Okay, Shadow Blades. Okay. My turn. Draw for turn. Draw for turn.
You got this.
I said draw for turn. I literally cannot draw for turn.
I got you.
Well, I can if I wanted to try the other chance. Okay, Tiresias. If it's Tiresias, I can turn it around. Well, let's try to... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. In the spirit of gambling, let's gamble everything on the win here. Pick a number, 1 or 2. That's the one I go with first.
2.
Well, Dark Exchange. I take 1 damage, and I draw 2 cards. This has to be a draw trigger. Well, there's Choco, so I automatically lost. Because the whole plan was to see a draw trigger into the last Tiresias. Oolong, if you don't mind. Top 2 banish.
What was up today?
What was that?
Top 2 banish. Thank you. Oh, there's the draw trigger. And there's Shadow Blades. Okay, so the last Tyrus is still in song. In this game, you don't lose the second you hit 0. You lose when you can't draw. Sharon. I banished everything but the last card in my song. Oolong, while you do that, I play Unfair Deal to force you to heal a card and discard 2. So, banish 3 cards from my song. Thank you. So Sharon, I'm assuming the last Tyrus is going to be among those. Draw trigger.
I think they just heal face down because of a blue play Vanguard.
Well, no, but it is better to...
You don't mind?
Well, actually, no, it is better to heal face down. Because, remember, you have traps that can be used when you have face-up damage. That is actually the better play, to heal when you have face-up damage.
Well, I just do it because I play Vanguard.
Okay, anyways. The game's not over yet, buddy. Oh, wait, you discarded 2 for the thing. Okay, well, I have 1 card left. We all know what it is. But simply because I refuse, Sharon.
Perfect, good. Oh, wait,
no, gamble. No, do the... Yeah, let's lose by song out. So, we get an example of everything today. Here we go. Flipping over the top card. Oh, it's a heal trigger. Fuck. Oh, wait, no. This works out because it doesn't work on triggers, right? Right?
Okay, forgot it.
Wait, no. Let it happen because it loses by song out.
No.
Boy. Okay, fine. Pass.
My turn.
I mean, I went off of song out anyways, so... Oh, I lose off of song out, but the point is I win the argument.
No, you won't lose on your turn. You'll lose on mine.
But no, that's what I'm saying, though. I lose off of song out. That's the whole point. You can't change that.
I still win.
I think it's a draw, because I won by the means I wanted to. Either way, though, that gets to show off. Finally, Gamble gets the win after so long. I think what we learned today is Tyrus did not want to show up at all today, except once, and that was it. Gamble proved that when it's against the one deck that can dive via deck out, it can do its job. And what I learned is I should not be playing Streamlabs and Tabletop at the same time. So that's pretty much it for that. And that was pretty much the special thing that we wanted to show off at the start of this stream via, let me go ahead and show this off. Where is the starting soon scene? Yeah, via this starting soon scene, the special surprise we wanted to show off was Gamble, but also on top of that, thanks to it, we are now going to... Thanks to the existence of Gamble, we're going to start showing off more cards more consistently, which means we're going to start revealing set 1, which is all around going to be pretty fun, because I saw Gamble, and that's the only game it's 1 out of the 5 games that we play with it, but it does get better as time goes on. But not only on top of that, it's a fun song to play, and there are plenty of other fun songs to play as well, and we can't wait to start revealing them. We'll start revealing them, I think, 2 weeks' time, and we'll do about 2 cards at a time. So, would either of you two like to say anything?
There's a lot of ones I want to play with on stream.
Okay, is there anything you two want to say before we go?
You want to finish my interview?
Okay, well, I guess we're doing this.
Oh yeah, you know, let's not talk about the individual. Let's talk about my origin.
Oh my god.
Chapter 1, beginning.
On
a day long ago.
You got 11 minutes, and I will. You got 11 minutes, and I'll cut off the stream. I'm telling you that now.
What was that?
You got 11 minutes, and I'm stopping stream.
Okay, a long ago. Okay, forget the chapters. A long time ago, okay. Ezel, we were playing just a good old card game. I forgot which one it was, and he introduced me to the idea of Thera.
Okay.
And one day or another, I ended up becoming a test player, and one way or another, he somehow dragged me to that group chat.
By the way, Discord group chat is in the link in the description. Thank you for reminding me.
I still don't understand how I got dragged into this thing.
I don't either, but it happened, and we're all happy with that. So.
And now I'm a test player, an official test player.
Official test player.
You're the best.
Actually, yeah, he is. So, without further ado, I think that's it for this one, because we kind of wrapped up everything we need to say. So.
We have a lot of exciting things coming.
Yeah, but we want to keep them secret as much as we can. Gamble was like a little bit special thing, so we could spice it up.
We got the app, we got the new cards. Set 1 is going to be fun.
Set 1 is going to be fun.
We're not going to do it like manga first, because we don't have a lot of voices that we can use, so look out for the normal stuff. I'll update you later. I'll tell you where you can find it.
So without further ado, we're going to end this one here. We hope all of you enjoyed. This is a special thanks from us again, Kitsone, head card, sorry, not head card maker, head artist and
We get special thanks.
head artist, main developer. Of course, thank you to Oolong for head game tester and writing consultant. Of course, me, the anime writer, and along with the head card designer. All around, it's been a very fun stream. We thank all of you for stopping by to watch, and we also thank all of you who watch in the future and give support to there. So without further ado, we're gonna end it here. We hope all of you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help out spread the word of the game, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon with reveals or